Thursday, oh, Thursday, could be Wednesday, could be Friday. Open phone Thursday, I'm here and hey, the cold bang that tail. Christopher Walken wants more cowbell. Request a song will tell you to. Shameless plug for your business home. I'll take a trip. Open phone Thursday. Open phone Thursday. Good be Wednesday. Good Friday. Open phone Thursday with time and here. Meeting folks at the Kendrick County Jail. Ain't star lady tries to pull a scam. You junk or stone, you're a Duco fam. I'm from that time. Thursday, open Thursday, open phone Thursday, good be Wednesday, good Thursday, with Tom and
See here, doing some math, ready. You know what Open Phone Thursday means? It means having a tax service, they're kicking in 951 again. And you can get the jackpot just by calling. Well, and it's got to be a good call. And then I got to ring my bell. And then you got to pick the right number when we spin the wheel. There's a lot that goes into it, actually. It's not as easy as calling, but you can't win it if you don't call. Let's see, 951, carry it over. $523.05. No, that's last jackpot. Sorry, my bad. 380.40. The current jackpot stands at $380.40. 800-223-9510. Dial it up. 50,000 watts of you, whatever you want to say. Plug your business, profess your love, hate, sing, yodel, whatever you've got. Dial it up. Get me to ring my bell. Get the right number. Win the jackpot. It's pretty cut and dry. It's simple, folks. It is 6:19 Open Phone Thursday. I will open up the phone lines and we will kick that off for you next. It's going to be 76 and cloudy today. There is rain in the forecast later on this afternoon. There's pretty much rain in the forecast for the next couple of days. So then yesterday they said it was going to rain, and I don't know by you. It did not rain by me, and I canceled all my outdoor plans. Can't trust the weather, man. Kaplan. All right, get ready here. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday. That's coming up after Papa Roach. P. Roach, the rock station, WIIL Rock Morning Show. It is the best day of the week because I don't have to do anything. It is all you. 800-223-9510. Dial it up. Say whatever you want. First caller of the week is none other than CJ.
Good morning, beautiful. How are you?
Oh, CJ, if I were any better, I'd be twins. That's Wayne's saying. I don't know why I just took that from him. I'm good. I woke up and I feel well rested. It's open phone Thursday. It's going to be a good day. I can feel it in my soul.
It is going to be a good day, but I have no rain by me yesterday. No rain by me.
I didn't either. I know that I joke and call out Kaplan. He's a friend of mine, but he's also covering.
He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I've met him a few times.
But he's covering a way larger range than I am. And when I'll get called out for my weather by listeners, our tens of listeners will be like, "That's not the weather. Watch Kaplan." And I'm like, yeah, but I pick Gurney just because it's in the middle of Chicago and Milwaukee. It just kind of works for us, right? I guess the South got hit again. They got hit pretty hard on Tuesday, and they got hit again yesterday. So it did rain. It just didn't rain by us.
Yeah, I know. When it was the 4th of July, I had a tree that fell right in the middle of not my driveway, but a couple houses down. It was middle of the road, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, it's wild, man. Trees falling on things. How am I?
Yeah.
I think we just went over that, CJ. I'm good. How are you? That is the question.
I'm feeling pretty good today. I feel pretty good.
Why do you wake up so early?
I don't know.
That's the only thing I'm pissed off about is that this is too early for anybody to be. Well, not now. 6:30 is normal, but like when that 4:30 alarm goes off, I'm like, why do I do this job? I don't understand.
Well, you do an amazing job. You do an amazing job.
Yeah.
I don't know about that other guy.
Yeah, we have we have an hour and a half to talk as much trash as we want about Tom. That's what Open Phone Thursday is going to be this morning. I'm kidding. Tom does a great job. He's having fun in Sturgis.
He does an amazing job. Yeah, is that in South Dakota?
Yes, it is. I couldn't tell you where South Dakota is on a map, but that's where he's at. South Dakota, Sturgis, a big motorcycle rally going on out there. And he wants me to go next year. Maybe that's on my list. CJ, you got to answer my question before I let you go. I'm turning 40 next year, okay? So we want a list of 40 things I should do before I turn 40. What would you add to that list?
Go to New York City.
Go to New York City. I want to go to New York in October and pick up my macaroni award that the station's going to win. I just don't know if the company's going to pay for us to go out there. So I've never been to New York. New York is on my list. Go to New York City. I'm writing it down. Go to NYC. Have you ever been?
No, I would love to go.
I'm just suggesting you go to a place that I've never been before. All right, CJ, I appreciate it.
Love you.
I love you more. Bye. CJ's like, I don't know. It could suck. Never been before. Go to New York City. All right. It is 6:25. Open Phone Thursday continues. 76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon. That's a possibility. 70 overnight. Depends on where you're at. 76 and mostly cloudy tomorrow. I get called out for what I say weather-wise. And I'm like, listen, I don't know. I'm just repeating what they say online or on the TV. I'm not a meteorologist. It is 70 in Zion and 69 in Wakanda. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. 2 people were hospitalized after a dump truck and tow truck crashed near Grays Lake on Wednesday, causing the dump truck to roll over. Both drivers suffered non-life-threatening injuries, and police say the tow truck driver was cited for failing to yield and reduce speed. Kristen Nice, 61 of Marengo, is charged with arson after police say she intentionally started 2 house fires just minutes apart. Both homes were occupied and everyone made it out safely, but one of the houses was left uninhabitable. Nice was arrested and remains in custody pending a court hearing. Sports brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. For cleaning, repairs, and rebuilds, go to prattschimney.com. San Diego Padres beat the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers. I know Cubs are happy about that. 4-3. That was a 3-game sweep that the Padres did there. Brewers heading to Los Angeles today. Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. That series concludes today. And the Chicago White Sox beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series also wraps up today. All right, I will go to the text line once an hour. I had a phone line open, so get ready, dial it up and say whatever you want. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday continues. If I put you on hold, I just need you to wait a couple of minutes, a couple seconds. I will get to you, all right? Just unless I accidentally cleared the phone lines, 800, which is a very big possibility, 800-223-9510, Open Phone Thursday. I'll go to the text line right away. How about that? Question today, since my birthday's on the 1st, so a couple weeks away, and it's my last year in my 30s. No, I don't like getting older is the point, right? I don't want the alternative. The alternative isn't something I want either. So I'm happy to be here and continuing to do the whole aging thing. But we're going to do some 40 things that Leah should do before she turns 40. And we have a whole year to get her done. So that is today's question. Let's see. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday. Will Rock, who's this?
Hi, it's Christina. I called last week about my sister.
Oh, hi, Christina. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
The event is this weekend, correct?
Yeah, it's on Saturday, but there's a change. It's a different location.
Oh, no, what happened? Well, I don't need to know the legit. We don't have to say what happened.
Well, it's the one that we had wasn't big enough.
I was just going to say, let's keep it positive. You guys needed a bigger space. I love it. Where are we moving the event to?
It's going to be at Sharky's in Round Lake.
Okay, and replug the whole thing for anyone that missed it last week.
All right, so calling about my big sister, Amy Schlichtenmeyer-Long. A few months ago, she was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer. She's been going through treatments. Woman's fighting. She's strong. We did the Mud Girl run last week, and she killed it.
Nice.
Yeah, she was running. I don't, man, she did better than me.
I don't run.
Yeah, but because of the treatment, she hasn't been able to work. So we're doing a benefit for her on Saturday. Starts at 12. There's going to be a pool tournament, pretty much to help her with all those extra expenses outside of getting her treatments done. There's going to be, it's kid friendly. There's going to be face painting. They're going to be pieing her husband in the face for $3 a pie. So we're expecting to make a lot of money off of that one.
People don't like her husband, or people just like to throw pies in people's faces?
He's like a local comedian.
Okay.
He goes by, I can't say his whole name on the radio because there's a swear word in it, but Billy Bull, fill in the blanks.
Okay, I got you. All right. Do you have, because we put this up on our website and we're running hometown updates on it. So do you have an updated flyer so I can get that taken care of at least?
Yeah, I can send that to you as soon as I get to a computer. Okay. Once I'm done driving.
All right. Yeah, if you remember to do that, or I could go take a look and see if I could find it on like Facebook or whatever. But Leah at 95WIILrock.com is my email. Send it to me. And then before I let you go, and I hope that it's a successful fundraiser this Saturday, again, moving it to Sharky's. But the question for today is, what should I do before I turn 40? What is like something I should put on my list of things to do before I turn 40?
I think you should do the Mud Girl run next year.
Mud Girl run. I like that. I've done similar. It wasn't a Mud Girl run. It was, whatever it was. It got muddy. I did it with my husband like a decade ago, and that boy ditched me right away. I was like, well, that was fun. We didn't even do it. Like, did you at least go side by side with your crew, or did you guys all kind of separate?
Yeah, we all kept together. We were helping each other,
so
trying to keep up with my sister.
I love it. No, I'm definitely adding that to the list. I've never done the Mud Girl run. So thank you. And again, I hope everything goes well this weekend.
Thanks.
Take care. Yeah, excellent use for Open Phone Thursday. You got an event like that? You want to plug it and get our tens of listeners out there? Dial it up. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday continues next on the Rock Station. If you dial it up now, I'll slap you on hold 800-223-9510 and get to you shortly. I am going to go to the text line. I said once an hour for Open Phone Thursday this morning. So to the text line I go. But the first one I read, I was like, I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Asking the question, what should I do before I turn 40? We have a little over a year. We're going to create a list. It's going to be a bit, I think, 40 things. That gives us 12 weeks out of the year that, like, if Tom or I are off or if we're slacking, some of these are just going to be impossible, though, to get done. But yeah, we're going to make it a bit on the show. So if you have something to add to that, or if you just want to plug your own thing, this is the perfect time to do it. Open Phone Thursday, 50,000 watts of you. It is 6:44. WIIL Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah, 76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon, 70 overnight, 76 tomorrow. Looking at a mostly cloudy day as well. It is 70 in Winthrop Harbor and 67 in Lake Zurich. Tonight, get on out. It's my first Find Your Beach bar tour with Channel Lake Beach Bar. I love this place. If you have not been, you could get to it by land or water. So if you're coming by land, Woodbine Avenue is where you could get to Channel Lake, or Channel Lake. That's why we have Channel Lake Beach Bar. It is part of our 95 WIIL Rock 95 days of summer, getting you qualified to win your spot on the Cabin Fever Getaway 2027. We are going to the Rio Palace Pacifico in Puerto Vallarta, and it is almost sold out. I think there's a couple dozen seats left on the plane, and those are going to go. So get in on this. Again, these are your best odds. I think there's like 13, 14 people that got qualified for the Find Your Beach Bar Tour. And that giveaway is happening on August 27th. So we only have a couple more people that will be getting qualified Thursday nights this summer. $3 Corona cans on special, $5 carblesses. You know what I'm going to be drinking? I should call there and make sure they have blood orange. Plus, I have tickets. I'm going to be bringing along those Godsmack and Dorothy tickets coming to Landmark Credit Union in October. It all gets started tonight. 7 o'clock, I will be out Channel Lake Beach Bar in Antioch. Get all the details on the road trips page now over at 95willrock.com. Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510 to the text line. Anything you want. You don't just have to answer my silly question, but people are. So I need 40 things to do before I turn 40. I mean, I knew I was going to regret this. Things to do before you turn 40. Give a blump. I'm not even going to say the rest. Why would the, I don't know why that's anything anyone wants to do, but no, pass. Hard pass, crossing it off the list. No blumps. Did you experience your dirty 30s? I did not. I got married at 25, so there's that. Threesome before you're out of your dirty 30s. I'm going to have to get approval for a couple of these things. A young stallion. All right. Also going to have to get approval on that. Skydive. That is actually, I've been talking to Loomis, Steph from Jesse Oaks, Sean's wife. She's really big into that. And I inquired because I have this thing, like even when I used to ride on motorcycles, when the air hits my face, I panic and I feel like I can't breathe. And I asked her if that was a thing when you first jump out the plane. And she said, yeah. She was like, but then the guy tells you to like lift your head up. I'm like, oh, all right. I think I could handle that then. I'll be freaking out about other things rather than not being able to breathe. But skydive is on my list. And that's something easy I could get done. We could just go right up the road here to Wisconsin and do it. Somebody in Illinois won the lottery. Did you play? I did not. I also did not buy my ticket if I would have played on the Illinois-Missouri border. That is where the massive jackpot was won. $1.04 billion won in Illinois at a Hy-Vee gas station, but it's on the border of Illinois and Missouri. So check your tickets if you were in that area. Let's see. Let's get one more. Good morning, Leah. As a cheer mom, oh boy, let me see. Okay. As a cheer mom, how would you handle going to pick up your daughter and the coaches shut everything off and tell the team to get out of the gym? Well, first of all, I don't pick up my daughter or take her to cheer anymore. I have a girlfriend that does that, but moving on, I have a problem, or I have no problem, excuse me, with punishing the team for a couple of kids not doing what they are supposed to. But to shut the lights off and tell them to get out before all the parents get there isn't okay, I feel. Am I overthinking this or should I be upset? All right. So, okay, a couple of things. One, I don't know how the cheer board, I was talking to my girlfriend about this last night. I don't know how they deal with everything they deal with. But this is, yeah, it's line crossing. I mean, there are a couple things that go into play here. How old of kids are we talking? Did they put them outside? I mean, if you're keeping them in the building and they're in like a waiting area, usually our girls are in the cafeteria for running late. But yeah, if they kicked them out and have them sitting on the steps outside or on the curb outside, that's wrong. Yeah, it's hard. I don't want to, I know I'm going to upset some. There are people that are on the cheer board listening to me right now and they're like, tread lightly, Leah. It depends on how old they are and what are you punishing them? Like, I don't know. Yeah, you can't kick the kids out of the building, but you could kick them out of the gym and tell them we're done practicing. Y'all messed up. Sit here and wait for your parents. I don't know. It's hard. It's difficult no matter what. But cheer is insane. I will tell anybody. I'm like, I have done all of the sports with my children, and they each got increasingly more intense. Wrestling was definitely the one that I was like, I don't know if I could do this anymore. And then my daughter started cheering, and I was like, wow, these people are crazy. We're all a little crazy. All right, 800-223-9510. Back to the phone lines after Stained on the Rock Station. A follow-up on the cheer question on the text line. They are 13 and they were sent to the parking lot. Abso-freaking-lutely not. No, that is insanely no, you got to contact somebody with that one. 13. Oh yeah, go sit in the parking lot while you're wait for your parents. No, that's not cool. All right, 800-223-9510, open phone Thursday, dial it up. Anything at all you want. There's one rule during Open Phone Thursday, and it's that you can't request a song. But other than that, you can request an old bit. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do best bits from the first half of the year because I need to do something for our rewinds for Saturday. Oh, well, too late. I'm already doing this. Or maybe you want to let me know if you have a favorite so far this year. I got to build the Saturday show. But if you have a request and you want to hear it today, you got a business, a band, an event coming up that you want to plug, this is your time to do it. 50,000 watts of you. And if I love your call, you get to spin the wheel. If the wheel lands on your number, you win the jackpot, which is 380.40. And that's all thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. It is 6:57. WIIL Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah, 76 and cloudy today. Looking at rain later on this afternoon, 70 overnight, 76 tomorrow, another cloudy day. And well, rain in the forecast pretty much all weekend, depending on where you're at. It's 69 in Wakanda and 71 in Racine. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update brought to you by Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. A malfunctioning HVAC unit prompted the evacuation of the Meyer and Round Lake Beach Wednesday. Firefighters responded with a large emergency crew, but there was no major fire and no injuries were reported. Kyle Varno, 34, of Union Grove, has been identified as the man who died after crashing his motorcycle into a building in downtown Fox Lake. The crash happened early Sunday morning, and Varno was taken to the hospital where he later died. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. San Diego Padres beat the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers 4-3. That's a 3-game sweep. Brewers heading to Los Angeles today. Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. That series concludes today. White Sox, they beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series also wraps up today. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has one regret about starting his final NFL season with an exhibition game against the team that drafted him. You know who I'm talking about, Green Bay Packers. He said that he would prefer Thursday's matchup with the Packers take place in Green Bay rather than Pittsburgh. Rodgers wanted to have one more final moment in the place where he spent his first 18 seasons and won 4 MVP awards and a Super Bowl. Rodgers has announced that he will retire after this season. There's no indication whether or not he will play on Thursday. Either way. All right, get ready to dial it up. 800-223-9510. Open phone Thursday. Best day of the week. Come on, help me out because I don't want to do anything. All right. I wasn't planning on doing this, but back to the text line I go because it's getting a little jammed. Again, anything at all you want, or just answer my question. 40 things to do before I turn 40. Bungee jumping was suggested. Yeah, I don't know about bungee jumping. Even jumping out of an airplane, perfectly good airplane. I'm going to jump out of it. Actually, they're usually not. I've seen videos. Maybe you'd rather jump out. Bungee jumping, I'll put it on, but it might not make the top. How about a air balloon ride? I've never done that. All right, I like it. Air balloon. All right, air balloon. More on the cheer front. They got kicked out because they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. Coaches said I could tell who wants to be here and who doesn't, and they shut the lights off and kicked him out. 13 years old, put him outside, said, wait for your parents outside. Yeah, that's uncalled for. You put them in a cafeteria, you put them somewhere in the building still. At the same time, I will say when everyone's not on the same page, like people can get very, very hurt. Everyone's like, oh, cheer. No, like these young ladies are throwing girls up in the air. And if they're dicking around and they're not paying attention, I just had my girlfriend's daughter get a concussion because she was dropped, and I'm not blaming anybody, but it does happen. So you got to make sure you are locked in. Leah, you're built like a Greek goddess. Thank you. I appreciate that. I request you go to Sturgis with Tom next year. Maybe Sturgis is on the 40 things I do before I turn 40. I just can't see. Tom and I actually had a phone conversation yesterday. He's like, call me. It's not anything too serious, but I want to have a conversation with you. So we did. And part of it was about me going to Sturgis next year. And it's hard doing the show while he's there and I'm here. And also I don't like not understanding the whole experience of it. He was like, I just think that it would be better radio. And I do too, 100%. It would be better radio if he didn't go to Sturgis and he just stayed here. But I know that's not an option. But it's gonna end up landing on the week of my son's birthday again, and he's turning 13 next year. And I blinked and my oldest is almost 20, so I'm not willing to miss birthdays. Drive a garbage truck. All right. Get me a garbage truck to drive and I will drive it. Drive a garbage truck. This is a very wide range of things that I'm doing before I turn 40. And then of course, eat a Twinkie. You eat a Twinkie. I do. I still have my emergency Twinkie hanging up here in the studio. I'll eat a Twinkie when I get to the pearly gates. Jesus and we will sit down and we will share a Twinkie together. Those are my plans. I've never had a Twinkie before. Why am I going to eat one now? And I heard that Twinkies never expire. Like it will be the apocalypse and the only thing that will be around are cockroaches and Twinkies. And this Twinkie, hard as a rock, my emergency Twinkie that everyone asks about if you come into the studio, it's hanging on the wall. It is so rocks. It's gross. It's gross. So Twinkies do go bad. They will not be around after the world is over. So there is that. I'm good. But I put it on the list. We'll see. Tom and I are going to have to sit down and actually figure out what things I am able to do. Go to New York City. That might be a little expensive. It is 7:06, 76 and cloudy today. Rain in the forecast later on this afternoon. Open phone Thursday. Dial it up. I will go back to the phone lines next. 800-223-9510. And we are I was just going to say it's a week away. No, we are 6 days away. WIIL Rock Night at the fair. If you want to go see these guys, Royal Bliss, kicking it off, Creekside Stage there at Kenosha County Fairgrounds in Wilmot. Get the details. Get your tickets. Get VIP up close. See the boys sweat. Those details over at 95willrock.com. Tom will be joining us live from Sturgis here in about 45 minutes. Until then, Open Phone Thursday continues. 800-223-9510. Dial it up. Anything you want to say. 50,000 watts of you. If I love your call, I ring my bell. You get to pick a number between 1 and 95. I spin the wheel. If it lands on your number, you win the jackpot. It's all thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. Jackpot 38040. It's no $1 billion like someone in Illinois won yesterday, last night, whenever. I don't know. Yeah, I was drawn yesterday. So, gosh, could you imagine just waking up and being a billionaire? Oh, we could all dream, right? It is 7:15. Until then, though, until I go back to the phone line, someone on the text line, I suggested maybe also adding like a favorite bit of the year because I have to build Saturday's Weekend Rewind. And Tom's like, I'll just do a couple favorites from this year. I'm like, I don't even remember what happened yesterday. It's hard. It's hard to remember what happened these last 7 months now. We're already through the first half of the year. But someone on the text line suggested going back to the first bit from this year. So that's what I'm going to do. Dude, where is mom's car? That is on the way for you next. It's going to be 76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon. 70 overnight, 76 and mostly cloudy for tomorrow. It is 69 in Round Lake Beach and 71 in Elgin. Cabin fever getaway. You know, it's not going to be any of those temperatures. Well, I guess it could be. The weather's been weird when we've left in January, but last year, 40 below when we got on that plane. I was worried we weren't even going to be able to leave. I'm like, this is too cold to fly. Like, what is going on? So, when we are on the CFG, it's just not going to be great here. Even if they do get a couple warm days while we're gone, it's January in the Midwest and you don't have to be here. Puerto Vallarta in Mexico is where you should be. All-inclusive Rio Palace Pacifico is where I'm talking about. The 2027 WIIL Rock Morning Show Cabin Fever Getaway. 7 nights in January, all-inclusive. Everything. I am going on a trip next month, and I've already started adding up what I spent on this trip, and we haven't even gone and eaten and drinking. We haven't done any of the drinking or the eating yet, and I am already, and it's a shorter trip, and it's in Rhode Island. I am already at what this trip costs without, it's insane. So yeah, you see the price and you're like, but everything is included. Your entertainment with Neil and Taylor from Royal Bliss. If you call this entertainment, we'll be broadcasting Monday through Friday. You could come out and watch the morning show. Usually shots of Malort going down there. And then 24-hour room service. All you could drink. It is a marathon, not a sprint. If you have never been on an all-inclusive before, just keep that in mind. And keep in mind that the price includes everything, your airfare, your transfer, your hotel stay, the food, the drinks, and the fun. Get all the trip details. You can book online over at 95willrock.com. And do not wait. There's just a handful of seats left on our plane. The trip will sell out. It sells out every single year. Spaces extremely limited. So call travel leaders today. They're not open yet, but 833 TL Trips. Big thanks to them, Travel Leaders Discovery and Fun Jet Vacations.
Previously on the Will Rock Morning Show.
What we have is our first candidate for Dad of the Year.
Dad of the Year, that's right.
And technically, he's not even a dad yet, or wasn't when this happened.
All right.
Some idiot in Kentucky got arrested after cops say he stole his ex-girlfriend's car while she was giving birth to their baby. His name is Christopher. He's 37. His ex went into labor last Friday, and she was at the hospital in Pikeville, Kentucky.
Oh, I thought she was giving birth in the car. I was really panicked. She was I'm like, no. He stole her car while she was giving birth to the baby. And in my mind, right? Didn't it sound like she was giving birth in the car? I'm like, why would you? Once in a while, people will steal a car and have like a car seat in back. But if you get in to steal somebody's car and there's a woman in back having a baby, you'll know.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, no. Oh, hey, Susan, I'm out of here. Right?
It will be loud. Yeah. There will be smells and juices. Yeah, it's a thing.
I was hoping it wasn't a standard transmission.
I was hoping that Leah wouldn't mention the juices. Yeah, smells and juices.
Because we've all been there.
So you're in there when your
children being born.
You're in there when your kids were born. Yeah. What'd you think of it? There are a lot of juices. So much juice.
But the thing I remember is the tearing.
Afterbirth?
The tearing.
Oh my gosh, the tearing.
Yeah, that sticks in my head.
That's why you gotta cut it. You gotta get
Please
it in
cut
the
it.
Well, he was just about to. He was just about to. Too
Could
late.
you have held off on the tearing? I have the weird scissors out.
Oh, that was my middle child. He came out so fast they couldn't get me an episiotomy because he just flew.
That was
they had to catch him.
That was our second one. Sam came out of there like a cannonball, like a shot. And the doctor who delivered him, who got there like 15 seconds before it happened, you know what his response was? Ooh, that got all over my new shoes.
Oh, boy. Who wears new shoes?
The juices. Well, he was 12. He didn't. It was probably his first time seeing a baby.
He didn't wear his yard shoes.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I thought Quinn, my third, I thought she would just kind of drop out. No, they had to pry me open with like...
Zoinks.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Kevin. Do you like the hand gestures?
Yeah.
That's her gesturing, her being pried open. Yeah. And when she was done saying it, how far apart were her hands? It was like it's like a fishing story.
Yeah.
I caught a baby. It was this big.
I'm thinking the hot dog in the hallway.
Yeah, right.
It all goes back together. It's magic.
The story of my life is hot dog down a hallway. It's a normal sized hallway. We're just using those Vienna sausages over here.
So the rest of the story goes. Chris showed up for the birth, but the hospital said that he couldn't come in because of their visitation policies. The mom told him he could wait outside in her car instead and threw him the keys,
That's not stealing the car if she gives you the keys.
He said he'd stay in the car until the baby arrived, but then he never came back.
Why did he get booted, though?
It was their visitation policies, and I'm assuming because they were exes and not a husband and wife situation.
All right.
And she said, wait in the car, and he just bolted and left town with her car.
Yeah. She gets out of the hospital. That's how you get in the baby walk, I guess. Yeah.
Hitchhike.
Yeah. After they clean up the juices.
Yeah. She called, and it said, dude, where's my car?
Where's my car?
He told her it was none of her business.
It's none of your business where your car is. I gave you a baby. You want a car too? You gold digging biatch.
That first
3DG, the rock station, is the WIIL Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. Tom will be checking in with us about a half an hour from Sturgis. Until then, yeah, it's just me sitting alone in a room. If you're watching on TomTube, my girlfriend just commented, you're just sitting alone in there. Yes, I am. So if you want to not sit with me, no, I can't have anyone come in here right now. But if you want to watch a girl sit in a room alone and take your phone call, well, then TomTube is the place to watch all that. 800-223-9510. Talk or text. You could only get me to ring my bell if you call, though. That jackpot is a little over $380 thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. Call's got to be good, though. Got to ring my bell. Then you spin the wheel, and it has to land on your number. There are a lot of things going on to win that jackpot, but it can happen. It has happened. It is 7:29:76 today. Looking at another cloudy day, rain possible this afternoon, 70 overnight, 76 and mostly cloudy for tomorrow. It is 70 in Lake Bluff right now and 70 in Lake Moore. Someone also said, who goes to Rhode Island? I go to Rhode Island. So my girlfriends and I, we pick a place that we've never been before and we meet there. One lives in Texas. The other lives in North Carolina. We need to have a much more chill vacation than we did last year. So we chose Rhode Island. We're going to go sailing. Really, it doesn't matter. Is there food? Is there booze? That is what our girls' trips are about. So we're going to go sailing. We're going to go to a polo match. And actually, Rhode Island is insanely beautiful. So that will be, I'll be there in less than a month. So I will take pictures. There will be stories, and you will want to go to Rhode Island after I do. It is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Despite the storm damage to the roof at Credit Union 1 Amphitheater in Tinley Park, this weekend's concerts are still expected to go on as scheduled. Crews are working on repairs, and the venue says ticket holders will be notified if anything changes. A man believed to be a Lake Forest resident was found dead inside a house fire early Sunday morning. The coroner says they're unable to positively identify him yet because of the extent of his injuries. A second person was hospitalized after jumping from the second floor. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Sports brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters, UA Local 118. Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVAC techs in southeastern Wisconsin. San Diego Padres, they beat the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers 4-3 for a 3-game sweep. Brewers head to Los Angeles. The Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. That series concludes today. Chicago White Sox, they beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series also wraps up today. All right, back to Open Phone Thursday. Anything you want, 50,000 watts of you. Plug your business, plug your band. You have an event going on and you want to let the peeps know. 800-223-9510 is the number to do it at. Speaking of sleeping, did you wake up after your night of sleep and you were like, I do not feel rested? Well, it could be that you're snoring. It is not normal. Oh, man, don't think that it could actually it actually affects your health and it affects your relationship too. So quiet nights, better mornings, waking up refreshed this summer, not exhausted, better breathing means better sleep. And if you are snoring, the whole house is awake. It's time to do something about it. It's in their name, Sinus and Snoring MD. They help you out with the snoring, the sinuses. And if snoring is something that you've been dealing with, you do not have to deal with it anymore. Allergies. Maybe you're like, yeah, this is just part of my life, part of who I am. Dr. Swardlin and his team, they could help you out there as well. The allergies, you're not just putting Band-Aids over the symptoms, right? Let's treat the allergies. Find out what you're allergic to. Go in, get the in-office test. It's a scratch test. It does not hurt. 15 minutes. They tell you what exactly you're allergic to in the environment and in your household. And then they create these drops specifically for you and not just for the symptoms. No, they are treating the allergies. And over time, you are desensitized to them and they go away. It's incredible. 25 plus years of ENT experience Sinus and Snoring has. Give them a call. This number is going to get you to any of their locations. 262-444-0095 and online at sinusandsnoringmd.com. All right, open phone Thursday here, 800-223-9510. I've got Lori. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning, Leah.
How we doing, girlfriend?
Well, I feel fantastic. I woke up at 5:30 and I timed the crock pot to be turned off precisely at 5:30. So I'm feeling it today.
It feels that is the most satisfying thing when you set it. And we're doing crock pots though right now. It's August 13th. What are we cooking in the crock pot today?
Well, I love pot roast.
Okay.
And I love mushrooms and I love Italian sausage. So I seasoned the pot roast with a salt, pepper, and a little flour, browned it in some beef tallow that I had made, myself, whatever. Yeah, I'm killing it.
Yeah, you are.
And then mushroom, onion, Italian sausage.
Lori's house for dinner tonight.
I'm telling you,
I'll swing by on my way. I'm going to Channel Lake. For the Find Your Beach bar tour at 7:00. So dinner, you said, will be done at 5:30. I will be there, and then I will head to the broadcast.
All right, I'll meet you at 7.
Hey, Lori, before you go, you got to answer. What is something I should do? I got to put a list. I'm making a list. 40 things to do before I turn 40. What are you adding to that list? You are wild, so keep it tame.
I would say give an ugly dude a chance. Dance with an ugly dude.
Okay.
Typically, the conversation is typically far more stimulating.
Dance with an ugly dude. So I have definitely given ugly dude chances before. I have made my fair share of mistake, or they just didn't age well. I don't know. Either way, dance with an ugly dude. It's on my list. Lori, you got anything else?
Let me see. Read more books.
Read more books. All right. I don't read,
yes.
So just even reading a book. How about let's start with read a book. You want to know what the problem is with me reading books, right? I've told this story on the air before. I'm terrible. I am so bad. When I have attempted to read a book before, I get super anxious and I go to the end of the book to find out what happens.
Well, that's actually normal behavior, Leah. You're being too hard on yourself.
Who does that? I also do that when it comes to movies and TV shows. I Google what is going to happen because I can't take the anticipation of not knowing.
It's your complex post-traumatic stress disorder. You need to be prepared.
I need to be prepared for the worst case scenario. Yes. That is what I am always thinking is going to be. You get me, Lori. Not everybody understands that, though.
My doctor recently asked me, are you having any symptoms of, depression or this and that? I said, well, doesn't everyone? She's like, no. I'm like,
right. I'm like, doesn't everyone cry at the drop of a dime and feel this crippling sadness? Oh, that's not normal. Okay. No, Lori, I think that you and I just own our crazy and it is what it is, right? And I'm much happier with it this way.
Oh, hey, Drew had me on the radio the other day. I called in. I couldn't believe he answered. And we had a really beautiful conversation. I told him all about how Leah's posse was born with Tim Vandertook when your old co-host, who shall remain nameless, was bullying you, and I wrote the letter, and everyone was laughing. And Tim chimed in. Tim, I love and miss him. Remember, he's like, "Don't mess with Leah's posse," and boom,
Leah's posse was born. Yeah, I remember that. That was probably 7 years ago, and here we are today. And also, stop cheating on me with Drew Walker. I know he's on at the same time as us.
Hey, I'm flippity flopping.
You can flippity flop. I understand.
I've got in the mornings I listen to Drew on iHeartRadio, and then I watch you on
iHeart gives you herpes. Watch out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, iHeart gives you gonorrhea. Or maybe it's syphilis. We don't say that company's name. However, you got to listen to them, Lori. You're allowed to listen to both stations. It's all good. All right, girlfriend. Hope to see you soon.
What do you want me to do? Sit in my car and listen to the radio?
I want you to get a radio in your house like we used to have, all right? I have one underneath my cabinets, and it's my favorite thing ever. So get a radio like that, and then you don't have to use the iHeartRadio app.
Remember my boom box I had when I first started listening to you?
Mm-hmm. However you got to get it, though, Lori. You're getting it done.
With this weather, we should all have one of those crank up emergency radios.
The hand crank ones. I hear you.
Yes.
I hear you. All
okay,
right, Lori.
We'll
see you
soon. I love you.
Love you. Bye. All right. Back to the text line. I love Lori. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday continues after Foo Fighters on the Rock Station. I don't think I'll ever get over Saturday night. Take Me Back. Foo Fighters, 3 hours of Foo at Soldier Field. The only complaint is Queens of the Stone Age should have played for longer. That's all I am saying. But what an incredible night and just an incredible time. It was our station outing, as Tom will say. And he was like, "Well, I wasn't invited." I'm like, "You were in Sturgis. How were you going to be invited? You're gonna come back to Soldier Field for a day?" We'll do it again. It was great. 744 WIIL Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. Tom will be joining us live from Sturgis here shortly. About 15 minutes, day 4 of the broadcast from South Dakota. Until then, 800-223-9510. Open phone Thursday. We'll continue to do OPT too while Tom's on with us. I think I have the board set up right. So you will be able to talk to me here in the studio and also talk to Tom. It's like a 3-way. Remember when you 3-way call someone back in the day? Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing here for Open Phone Thursday. Is 7:45, 76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon, 70 overnight, 76. Tomorrow, another mostly cloudy day. It is 70 in Gurnee right now and 68 in Woodstock. Hopefully the weather cooperates a week from this Friday. And this is going to be a twofer because we're going to be out rocking the chain and build your own bikini. We had to reschedule this from the last Sunday because of the storms that rolled through. So Tom and myself, we will both be out a week from this Friday. Blarney Island is the place to be. Again, rocking the chain, but also second annual Build Your Own Bikini going on. So I will be, I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not participating. I can't win. Maybe I'll still throw on a bikini, but the prizes that you can win if you build a bikini out of non-traditional items and fan vote. That is how first, second, and third place is determined. So bring your friends, bring your family. First place, all-inclusive trip for 2 to any RIU Palace Hotel and Resorts property in Cancun, Mexico. Second is $500 cold hard cash. And then third place, $250 Blarney Island gift certificates. You can still get signed up for this over at 95willrock.com. Blarney Island, a mile away from reality, the Key West of the Midwest. Get on at the Port of Blarney, the RV park right there, Grass Lake Road, west of 59 in Antioch. Big thanks to that first place hookup prize. Travel leaders helping us secure that. Fun Jet Vacations and RIU Hotels and Resorts. Get signed up now on, let's call it the road trips page. It's somewhere on our website, okay? You know it, 95willrock.com. The question for Open Phone Thursday today is what should I do before I turn 40? So we have over a year, but we're building a list. That is the question. And then you could call up and say whatever you want after you answer that. 800-223-9510. Back to the text line. I'm going to have to get another Post-it note because I've got a lot of suggestions here. And again, just that. I will be building my list after my birthday. Leah, before 40, drive a Zamboni and a forklift. All right, give me a Zamboni. I would love to drive a Zamboni. I'm putting that on there. Zamboni and forklift. All right. I really enjoy the mornings. Tom is not on the air because it means I can actually listen. Oh, stop it. He's been doing this for as long as he has because he is good at what he does. And how do you know he's not here unless you are always listening? Good morning, Leah. This is Sean. I would love to wish my beautiful daughter, Ashley, a very happy 29th birthday on the 15th. Daddy loves you to the moon and back. Oh, that's so sweet. My mom says to the moon and back too. And her birthday is on the 15th. My mama's birthday is on the 15th. So happy birthday to Ashley, 29. Happy birthday, early birthday to my mama. She's going to be 69. Cooper's birthday video was hilarious. Yes, I am going to I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to share it on our Facebook. I was debating it because it's definitely questionable parenting, but I give no Fs. I don't care because my kids are happy and they're healthy and they get along. The one take from the video, and Lori, who just called in, she was actually the first person to point it out, is Cooper's patience with his sister. Any other sibling, especially boy, girl, you got the brother sister thing going on. Any other sibling would have taken that box and shoved it in her face. Like he is just, and then he's like, oh, thank you. It is. It's a sweet video. Yes, there's a swear. I don't know. Close your eyes, plug your ears. My first book read this year was Dungeon Crawler Carl. I haven't read for 10 years prior, and I love this series. It's also an amazing audiobook. So that's why I want to know, does an audiobook count as reading a book? I would like to just do the reading, but I get super tired. I get really anxious, and I go to the back of the book. The band, The Maroon Room, has a show next Saturday with A Year Ago Today, Grenade Launcher John, Mudfish, Back Alley Debauchery, and Grazer at the Antioch VFW. Tickets are $10 at the door. All right, so next Saturday, Antioch VFW, almost as good as the American Legion here in Gurnee. I get it. Legion's VFW is different, but I frequent the Legion. I have seen a show there, though, at the Antioch VFW. Huge place. So $10 at the door. That is a steal. Go support some of those local bands. Grenade Launcher John, they were our last winner of, well, I can't think of what we do here that we're not doing this year, apparently. But good guys there. So $10 at the door. Let's get two more. Spin the wheel. Good morning, Leah, from Tom and Jeff. Jeff working on the shore of Lake Michigan up in Whitefish Bay, Dork County. He. You said 69. I can't spin the wheel if you're texting in. That's the other rule too. Show your butthole before you turn 40. Okay. What is that Lindsay? Is that Crazy Lindsay? It's not even Crazy Lindsay that texts that in. Crazy Lindsay was on the SS carb list, and she got the bullhorn, and she was asking for people to do just that. I will not be doing that, Thompson the Trash Man. I recognize your number. It is 7:53, Open Phone Thursday. Dial it up, 800-223-9510. We'll continue that and get Tom on live from Sturgis here after Five Finger Death Punch. Should probably stop eating my breakfast right before I'm going on the air, especially granola's involved. And if you just hear me struggling over here, that is why I'm eating per usual. But usually Tom's here to do the talking, and it's really cutting into my eating time. So, all right, we'll be getting Tom live from Sturgis here momentarily. He'll be checking in with us for the last 2 hours of Open Phone Thursday, but I have an open phone line. I do need to go back to the phone. So 800-223-9510, dial it up. Make sure you're ready to answer my question. What is something that I should put on my list of things to do that I have not done already before I turn 40? Someone suggested showing my, what if I've already done that before? It is 7:57 WIIL Rock Morning Show with Tom and Leah. 76 and cloudy for today. There's rain in the forecast later on this afternoon. 70 overnight, 76 for tomorrow. It is 70 in Lake Zurich and 71 in Kenosha, and it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95-second update. Oh, I don't have my news ready. Oh, here we go. This is news. Check those Powerball jackpot tickets. $1.04 billion sold in Illinois. Now, here's the thing. It's on the border of Illinois and Minnesota. It was at a Hy-Vee gas station, 310 North 36th Street in Quincy. If you were driving through there and just really had the itch to buy that ticket, the winner matched all 6 numbers from Wednesday night and can either take the money, or there is the $450.5 million cash option before taxes. Bridget Farner, 48 of Highland Park, or of Wakanda, excuse me, but she is a Highland Park high school teacher, arrested after police say that she put her child into a chokehold and hit him in the face. She's facing domestic battery charges and has been placed on leave from the school. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The San Diego Padres beat the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers for a 3-game sweep, beating them 4-3. Brewers head to Los Angeles today. The Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. That series concludes today. The Chicago White Sox shut out the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series also wraps up today. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has one regret about starting his final NFL season with an exhibition game against the team that drafted him. He would have preferred Thursday's matchup with the Packers take place in Green Bay rather than Pittsburgh. Rodgers wanted to have one final moment in the place where he spent his first 18 seasons, and won 4 MVP awards and a Super Bowl. Well, how about this, Rodgers? How about you either go back for a day and retire with them, or you should have retired when you were with the Packers? I'm just saying. He did announce that he's going to retire after this season. No indication on whether or not he will play Thursday. All right. We'll see if Tom is set up and ready to go. We'll go back to the phone line, the text line, anything you want, 800-223-9510. That's all on the way for you next. I forgot to tell you we're about to be on the air.
All right.
Minus 5 seconds.
Well, that would be the worst. Like, she'd be like, so wait, it's Skeeter Nice. Yeah, so dump all the things in the bar mat on my phone. Thank you for that. It's rubber. It doesn't slip. It's also full of every bit of booze and drool from yesterday. Well, Skeeter set up all by himself this morning. Sean has decided to take the morning off. These are my people, Leah.
Yeah.
This is my crew.
Well, we got to, don't forget Bill.
And Bill.
Okay.
Bill did the one important thing this morning as we were headed to the golf cart. He said,
what would that be, Tom?
Did you remember your Mountain Dew?
Oh, yeah. I saw the dew right away, and I was like, oh, Tom's doing it
this week. I'm doing the dew.
I need Skeeter to turn up your microphone.
My microphone?
Yeah.
There you go. Mine's louder. There you go.
There you go.
We don't have the iPad today, so we're set up the camera for Tom Tube is leaning up against the speaker and also on a bar mat. A bar mat. So we're gonna have mat shots at the end of the show today. You ever done a mat shot?
I
Skeeter,
have.
let me finish. Listen to the people. Listen to the people's words, okay? And then now you can say your random thing that will make no sense. Go ahead.
No, our bar thing is brought to you by Jim Beam Apple Flavor.
Okay, that's just the name on the bar mat. We don't need to plug them on the radio.
Never mind.
All right. Thank you, Skeeter, for that insightful update about Jim Beam bar mat. It's 8:04.
76 and cloudy today, rain later on this afternoon.
We're twinsying again today, too, which is always great when I dress like Skeeter.
Your phone is having trouble, like,
with the camera,
focusing on you.
Yeah,
like,
I don't
it
have
keeps
this,
going in and out.
I don't have the stand for the camera, and it's awful tight up on us. Leah, there are other technical issues other than Tom Tube pumping. I also have notes that I'd like to read, but I don't have Sean's iPad because he's taking the morning off.
I have notes too, not from.
Well, what are your notes?
Well, the question today is, remember last week we decided 40 things that I should do before I turn 40?
Yes.
So
are we getting that today?
Yes, that is what we're getting today. And so far it's pretty, it's something.
Go to Sturgis.
That is actually on there. Someone said Sturgis. So we're talking. We're going to see if we could work it out.
Yeah.
Do you want me to run down what I have so far?
Not so. We can do that coming up. We are live at the Pappy Hoyle Campground, full throttle soon for the 86th annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally here at Full Throttle soon, Pappy Hoyle Campground with our friends from House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. And don't forget the big weekend, the first weekend, the ride home in September. A lot of great entertainment there at House of Harley Davidson. We're expecting to hear from Mark from House of Harley this morning. He's on his ride home, I think, from Sturgis. We head out tomorrow morning. It's been a very eventful week. Yesterday, not totally eventful, and we'll run that down coming up as well. Plus, open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Call or text now, 800-223-9510. OPT live from Gurnee and Sturgis this morning on WIIL Rock. All right, 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Tom and Leah Will Rock Morning Show, live at the Pappy Hoyle Campground, Full Throttle Saloon for the 86th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Thanks to House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. Also, Law Tigers, if the bike goes down, 800 Law Tigers or lawtigers.com. And also thanks to Jesse James Spirits. There's an empty bottle of Jesse James bourbon sitting right here at the pool bar at the Pappy Hoyle Campground. Quite the hootenanny yesterday here at the pool bar. It was a rain day, so some people not out motorcycling, and what can you do in the rain? You can go in the pool because why? Well, you're already wet, so that doesn't matter. Rob Zombie concert, people just standing there in the rain last night watching Rob Zombie here at the Pappy Hoyle Campground Full Throttle Saloon for a big show. Tonight is the big night. It's Jackal. It is the Jackal family reunion. Thursday nights of rally here at the Full Throttle Saloon. Been going on forever, and always a great show from Jackal. Hopefully, maybe we'll see Jesse James Dupree at some point this morning and see what's going on with that and everything else that's going on here in Sturgis. It is, of course, also Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. You dial, Leah answers. We talk, you say whatever you want, or you can text 800-223-9510. The question is things Leah should do before she's 40, things you got to get done before you're 40. They just don't make sense after, or you wouldn't be able to do them.
They're piling up.
Things like that. Just run a marathon on there. You should probably run a marathon before you're 40. I don't see it happening after.
Mud Girl. Someone said Mud Girl run.
I mean, there are people who do that stuff after 40. I just don't see you being one of them, and I'm not throwing shade. I didn't do any of those things before 60. I've never done a marathon or a Mud Girl run. So
I'm not doing a marathon. That's just not going to. I started training for a marathon, and I was on month 2, and I was like, there's no way this is going to happen.
She got to the 100-yard dash, and that was it.
This was not happening. Yeah, so Mud Girl run is probably more in my area. But I see myself doing those things after 40. I'm a pretty active person. I'd say I'm more active than your average late 30s girl.
Okay. Now I see what I see you doing here is if you put it off and say, I can still do that after 40.
No. I'm going to do it before 40.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that some of these things I might want to keep doing, man.
I love it. I might love it. Like, I'm mud girling every week. Boy, I look at those Mud Girl runs with the running through the mud and the climbing the nets and the jumping over things and all that stuff. And I think, that is not a thing that I would ever do. So I don't care to do it before I'm 40 or
Do you want to catch up on the list right now where we're at so far?
Why don't we do that after the break? We'll catch me up and we'll see about getting some more. 800-223-9510. Talk or text. It's Open Phone Thursday. And also we're compiling the list of things Leah should do before she's 40. It is 8:16.
Cloudy today, rain later.
Okay.
Well, because I've been used to doing the time and doing it myself, and now you're taking over, so it's totally throwing me off. 76 and cloudy. No, I got to get used to doing it a different way right now. 76 and cloudy today, rain later on this afternoon. 70 overnight, 76 tomorrow, another cloudy day. There's pretty much rain in the forecast all weekend too. It is 72 in Lake Forest and 71 in Antioch, and we're going to be out rocking the chain tomorrow. 76 and mostly cloudy. That's not going to be bad, right? We won't get canceled. We won't. No. We'll be out at the island. It's all part of our 95 days of summer, and it's 80s weekend. I'm dressing up. It is going to be a neon spandex glow party. Costumes encouraged. $5 Fridays are back. Those food specials, aluminum pints of Miller Lite for $5 and $5 off your shuttle. If you let them know you are with Will Rock. So Blarney Island, place to be tomorrow night, 9:00 is when I will be out. Broken Vegas, live music from them that gets started around 8, and we are getting you qualified to win your way onto the CVG if you want to go to the Chula Vista getaway with us. In November, Blarney Island this Friday. That's tomorrow already. Place to do it, a mile away from reality. Get all the details on the road trips page over at 95willrock.com.
Oh, hey, that's me. Yeah, hey, we're here in Sturgis. If the bike goes down, no matter where you are, whether you're on a big ride, you're at a rally somewhere other than Sturgis, maybe you're headed to one of the other big rallies, or you're just on a simple ride down, to the corner store to get a loaf of bread, a stick of butter, a thing of, you just plug it. There's one spot it can go in, Skeeter, and just plug it in there. Look at it. It's probably upside down. My tech staff is working on things, getting them right. There it is. Thank you, Bill, for that. That was just sitting over there. We must have left it here yesterday. All right. So anyway, call Law Tigers. If the bike goes down, 800 Law Tigers. It's that simple. If you're as confused and messed up as we are, 800 Law Tigers is the number to call if the bike goes down, or go to lawtigers.com. Look, if you call your insurance company first, they're going to try and figure out a way to get rid of you, to be done with you as quickly and as easily as possible. The Law Tigers are going to make sure you get what you deserve. At 800 Law Tigers, you're going to get somebody that's going to handle the insurance problems for you. They're going to handle making sure your medical bills get taken care of. They're going to take care of your bike and your gear. They are riders, 25 years of riding along with you. Law Tigers, motorcycle lawyers. They're there for you, and they're going to make sure you and your family are taken care of. They understand they're protecting your freedom and your ride. If the bike goes down, 800 Law Tigers. That's 800 Law Tigers, or visit lawtigers.com. The Law Tigers, Illinois motorcycle lawyers, Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1321, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. It is Open Phone Thursday, live from our studios at the G-Spot in Gurnee, and live from the Pappy Hoyle Campground, Full Throttle Saloon, for the 86th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. OPT 800-223-9510. Our question today, what should Leah do before she's 40, which is in like another week or two?
Stop it. We'll have more than a year to complete this list.
We're going to have more than a year to get the list done. We have 40 things to do before she's 40.
Do you even know when my birthday is?
It's sometime in the next, within amount of time. No, I don't know when your birthday is. It's in October.
No.
It's in September. It's September 3rd. No, that's Quinn.
Wow.
It is in, I don't know, when June, May, July, August, September, October, November, January, February.
The first.
It's the 1st, January.
No, September.
September 1st.
Yeah, that's why we're doing
we go
this.
1, 2, 3. It goes you, Sam, and
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah, we literally just went over this, but it's all right.
When is my birthday?
The 23rd of January.
No, we moved it.
Okay.
So you didn't pay attention when I moved it. I had birthday reassignment surgery, and my birthday is now in July.
Congratulations, you look great.
Much nicer birthday parties. Thank you. I'm also going to be 26 next July. So there. All right, what's on the list so far?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot.
Are you going at text? People can text, because I always make them call in with the questions.
Oh no! I thought we can let people answer on the text line.
We don't do that. You have to call in with a suggestion.
Oh,
but we have let you text so far this morning. So let's hear what we have.
Okay. I thought it was not picking a number and spinning the wheel. We let people text in the questions.
Never.
Okay.
But sometimes they do, but we tell them to call with their things.
Okay, so go to New York City. That was one.
You haven't been to New York City?
I have not been to New York City.
Right.
Nope.
You should go there sometime.
Mud Girl Run.
Okay.
And then we get a little sideways here with
so far these are all yeses for you, right? I mean, they might not make the top 40 of once we have our list, but
40 is a lot. Blumpkin.
All right.
So we got that.
You can't say that. I mean, we can't explain that on the radio.
No, I'm not going to explain it. You can Google it.
Yep. Boys and girls. There you go.
Threesome. So a 25-year-old. I got a lot of sexual ones on here.
What do they mean by a 25-year-old? You should become 25 years old? What are they?
That I should ride a young stallion is what was said.
Leah, I was waiting for you to. Okay, good.
I'm going to have to get permission for a lot of these.
How does one ask for permission for such a thing? Well, we're doing this bit on the radio, and it's come to my attention that I need to ride a 25-year-old. Hey, Cody, it's me. It's me, Mama Leah.
Stop it.
I'm wondering, we're doing this bit on the radio, and I'm wondering if you would be interested in it. Oh, gee, Miss Leah, what would it be? I couldn't see saying no to such a nice lady like you. Always holding my hand and stuff and helping me when I need to climb a ladder and things like that. What is it? Oh, Cody, just go back in the back room and sit in your special chair. I'll be right back.
Oh, man. He is 25.
Yeah, he is.
Skydive. I have several skydiving suggestions. Yeah.
Are you interested in that?
I am, and I'm not. Bungee jumping, fun. I am definitely not interested in.
Bungee jumping, to me, there's too many human variables. There was that video of that girl that jumped off the thing.
So
and
good.
It was not attached or attached at all, I think, and she just jumped off a bridge. Yeah.
Swingers Cruise.
Okay.
Sturgis.
You didn't say anything about the Swingers Cruise, so that's a hard maybe, huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, I don't know. I'll try anything once.
Yeah.
Read a book.
Yeah, you could read a book.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't kill you.
No, I wouldn't.
I have some suggestions, but they're nonfiction and they'll scare the hell out
I'm
of
good. Drive a garbage truck. I also have drive a Zamboni and a forklift.
We have a Zamboni and a forklift within 100 yards of us in both directions. That's a good one.
I think that we could get that done. Eat a Twinkie. This is something I just don't have any interest in doing. That is not making the top 40. Dance.
You should now stop. Don't stop. Why? Why? These are supposed to be things that not only you need to do before you hit the age of 40, but you should be looking
that I
for
haven't
things
done.
That you haven't done, but also things outside of who you are in your comfort zone, maybe. And eat a Twinkie is definitely on that list. You're definitely anti-Twinkie.
I don't know. Like, what am I missing out on? The hard thing that's taped up on the wall now?
That's not a fresh Twinkie, Leah. Ugh. We'll get you a fresh one.
Fine. Dance with an ugly guy. Give the Uggo a chance, that was Lori that called in and suggested that. I'm like, I've already danced with, I've had my fair share of ugly guys.
Okay,
yeah.
All right. I believe that.
Their personality was just so great. So that's the list that I have so far.
Speaking for ugly guys with personality, I appreciate your giving us a chance at least. So
I would drop the threesome thing because there's a guy sitting next to me who wants a throuple, and that would be awkward.
Who? Bill wants a throuple?
Negative.
I don't want a throuple.
Not anymore. Tom's out on that.
And
then as far as the suggestion goes, is it two guys, like two other guys, or am I getting a guy and a girl, or is it my choice?
I think that's like motorcycling, Leah. You ride your ride, whatever
okay,
ride.
Whatever I want to ride. All right,
ride
cool.
your ride. So, what would it be?
I think it would be a girl and a guy.
Oh, all right. There you go. Well, all you got to do is talk to Hat. That's boom, done deal.
Oh, Hat's not the guy.
Oh, he's not the guy. Okay. I mean, if we're getting freaky deaky, let's do what we want to do. Does he know he's not the guy?
I'm kidding. He may now.
That's an awkward conversation. Well, if you'd like to add to the list, 800-223-9510. It's news time, and then we'll go back to Open Phone Thursday. Talk or text, same number. If you want to text in your suggestions, that's fine. We'll do that this week. 800-223-9510 for Open Phone Thursday. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Live from the Full Throttle Saloon Pappy Oil Campground for the 86th Annual Sturgis Rally with our friends from House of Harley, Law Tigers, and Jesse James Spirits. It is 8:29.
76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon. 70 overnight. 76 tomorrow. Looking at another mostly cloudy day. It is 74 in Waukegan and 73 in Lakemore. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock 95 second update. Tom, did you see the news? I did this last hour, but I'm going to tell you again. The jackpot, the Powerball jackpot. Did you see?
It's got to be $1 billion now, huh?
It was won last night.
In Illinois?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I might be quitting my job momentarily.
Okay, well, did you buy it at the Hy-Vee gas station on the border of Illinois and Minnesota?
Yes, I did on the way to Sturgis.
No, it wasn't Minnesota. I'm sorry, Missouri. It was Missouri.
Okay, no, then I did.
We took the long way around.
Also, I bought it on my phone, but I may have been near the Hy-Vee. And I have the app, but I was in Wisconsin at the time, so the app wouldn't have worked. So, no, it was not me.
Not you. Wah, wah. Well, someone won it. I don't know who.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting us know you don't know. What are the odds that you wouldn't know this person who probably lives in Missouri or Minnesota?
Or maybe they were traveling. It is Missouri.
They were traveling. Maybe it was Hat. Maybe he's fleeing now that he knows he's not allowed to be in the threesome.
Sports. Brought to you by Pratt's Chimney Service. Chimney leaking, call Pratt's today for a free estimate. The San Diego Padres beat the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers 4-3 for a 3-game sweep. Brewers head to Los Angeles. Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. Series concludes today. Chicago White Sox beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series also wraps up today.
I sent you a camera from here.
Okay.
We're getting it figured out. Sean decided to take the morning off.
Yeah, what's up with that? He just wasn't feeling it, or?
No, the missus is leaving today, and I think they're back there.
Oh, they're brown chicken, brown cow, saying bye-bye.
Rocking, don't come a knocking.
Did he also lock you guys out? Like, are you not allowed to be?
We have multiple campers. There's the one I live in with Sasquatch, and then there's the stabbing cabin. So.
And where does what is it, Scott?
He lives in a trailer. He's got his little.
I was in my motorcycle trailer.
She means in general. Yeah.
And I moved out of a lower class neighborhood, low tax.
He's moving on up. He moved into Lambert's. We got a supplemental camper with our buddy Mike Lambert, and then Skeeter was living in his motorcycle trailer, which looked like
it was nice. I had
somebody who had fallen on hard times, and there was a murder mattress in there, and there was a
mini fridge,
jury rigged air conditioner, a little mini fridge, and it was the hole is what it was. When you were naughty, you had to go live in the trailer. So
that's where you guys are keeping Skeeter.
Yeah, but now he got to move on up because some of our party left yesterday, opening up that up in one of the other facilities in the compound.
Oh, the missus isn't with you?
No. She stayed home. She's having her best week, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, a week
Skeeter's
without
not
Skeeter.
there.
My missus?
Yeah.
She's so happy that I'm gone.
Yeah, she's living her best week. At least he's self-aware. 800-223-9510. It is Open Phone Thursday. Call now. What are we done with the?
Yeah, I wasn't ready to go into news.
All right. So coming up,
Let me get my life right.
We're going to get Leah's life right, and we're looking for those other two people that are hopefully bought a Powerball ticket somewhere along the Missouri, Minnesota, Illinois border, and we'll find out if Leah's leaving us next on Will Rock.
You just want me to go right into it?
I just want, let's
Okay,
just hear the beginning, the first 15 seconds of the Rock Report.
Because I didn't hear it either. Let's
it's
go.
some type of, what type of crash was it? He uses an adjective, and I don't know that he knows that adjective.
Right,
Let's see if we can help Corso.
The Breakdown.
Scorso here with the breakdown for Thursday, August 13th. Thanks to Hagen Homes for quality new home construction you'll love to live with. All right, so check this out. Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker has a brand new documentary dropping today called Louder Than Fear. It's premiering right on Hulu and Disney+, and it's an unfiltered look at his entire life and career. They go deep into the horrific 2008 plane crash that left him with burns over 65% of his body.
I think he said 2008 plane crash.
No, but he put an adjective in front of that.
Mark Hoppus, Tommy Lee, and
do it again. Listen, what kind of plane crash? I don't know what word he's saying there.
I just think he's mumbling. He's mumbling. One second.
Just what kind of plane crash? I just want to know what kind of plane crash they had.
Okay. So start from the beginning again. There's
Well, if you're playing it on, you could play it on the other thing, but.
All right, here we go.
And then I just back. Now we can just hear that.
This is The Breakdown.
Scorso here with the breakdown for Thursday, August 13th. Thanks to Hagen Homes for quality new home construction you'll love to live with. All right, so check this out. Blink-182 drummer Travis Barker has a brand new documentary dropping today called Louder Than Fear. It's premiering right on Hulu and Disney+, and it's an unfiltered look at his entire life and career. They go deep into the horrific 2008 plane crash that left him with
horrific 2008 plane crash.
That was not the word horrific.
Horrific 2008 plane crash. He just is like mumbly. It's
Well, at least we didn't give him anything where the main thing is reading.
Okay.
That was not a word. He's invented a new word, which is fine.
Horrific.
Yeah, but he didn't say horrific in any way, shape, or form. You don't want to talk about it.
I speak Corso.
Yeah. All right. You're the one. 800-223-9510 for Open Phone Thursday. What do you got?
Let's see here. Another skydiving. A day of plant medicine. Oh, I think that's the suggestion that I should have a day of plant medicine before I turn 40. I've done that. I've done that. I do that. Ryan walked in the bedroom last night. I was drinking a glass of wine. I was
having sex with a bush, an actual shrub. What are you doing, Leah? It's plant medicine, Ryan.
Look away.
Look away. I'm enjoying some plant medicine.
No, but I did question my life last night as I'm laying in bed. I had just had a little plant medicine myself. I was drinking a glass of wine and I was zinning all at the same time. And he goes, "Wow, the trifecta."
That's all the best buzzes right there in
all
one
in
spot.
one. And I'm like, I'm 38. I really need to get my life together. This is not what I should
get that
be doing.
woman a dip of Copenhagen and let's. Where's the fentanyl when you need it? Let's just get it all rolling at once. All right. So what drugs should Leah do on the text line? 800-223-9510. Call now and talk to us about what Leah should do before she's 40 because we have questions about your suggestion. 800-223-9510 for Open Phone Thursday. And we'll run some of those coming up on Open Phone Thursday, live from the Pappy Hall Campground, Full Throttle Saloon for the 86th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally with House of Harley Davidson, Law Tigers, and 95 WIIL Rock, the Rock Station. All right. 800-223-9510, number to call for Open Phone Thursday. I think we got somebody on the line. Let's
see if I have this set up correctly.
Let's see if it worked the other day when we were talking to somebody, so we should be good. Hi, Will Rock, you there? Hello.
Hello. Hi, good morning, Leah. Hi, Tom. Hope you're enjoying Sturgis.
Oh, it's a good time. Who's this?
This is Dustin from Muskego.
All right, Dustin from Muskego. Big Muskego Lake or Little Muskego Lake?
Little Muskego Lake.
Why Little Muskego Lake?
Honestly, the Little Lake's the better boating lake.
All right. I just didn't want this to be some kind of lake body shaming thing or whatever. So, all right, What can we do for you, Dustin?
So I got a suggestion for Leah before 40, since the last topic kind of went into drug usage and stuff like that.
Yes.
I think magic mushrooms have to be on the list.
I thought he was saying it went into drug usage and we're going to do something a little more wholesome here or whatever. But he's like, no, man, I got the mushrooms for you. So
I have never. I tried the ones that you buy online, like the chocolate or whatever, but they didn't work. I ate extra because the medicine I was on, it was suggested that I eat more, and they didn't work. So I
think the online ones are like
synthetic.
Well, like homogenized, government approved kind of whatever.
I don't want that.
I think you need to go down to the farm and find somebody who's plucking them right out of the poop and say, are these the hallucinogenic ones? And then you just and of course 95 Will Rock and Connoisseur remind you, drugs bad, kids. Say nope to dope. We're kidding right now. This is just a radio bit. Leah's not going to do that, but I know a guy. All right,
wink,
so
wink.
Yeah. I'm not winking. The drug's bad. Drug's bad.
I like it. It's on the list, man. Thank you. You got anything else today?
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Just suggesting the magic mushrooms.
What has been your best mushroom? Go ahead.
My best mushroom story. I just turned 40 this year, actually. So I've done it in the past 2 different times. Me and a buddy did it together. The first time we split a quarter, and it was kind of like, all right, feel it a little bit. The second time we took a eighth each, so or a quarter.
So
each.
mushrooms are very inexpensive. You can enjoy them for a quarter, Leah. I think that's that's very inexpensive. So I think I'm popping. I'm buying. Leah's flying. All right, sounds good, man. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Because we don't know anything about drugs. So when he says a quarter, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So Connoisseur Media 95 Will Rock remind you, drugs bad, kids. Say nope to dope. Unless it's marijuana and it's in Illinois and can be taxed, and it's absolutely okay once you're an adult. It's the taxing of it that makes it morally non-reprehensible and safe. So once you apply taxes to anything, it's fine to do. America. It is 8:46. We'll come back and let's do an S&P, Leah, and the rest of the crew has decided to show up, which is nice. Good morning, Sean.
Good morning, Leah.
Good morning.
Where were you? What were you doing?
I decided to sleep in.
Don't look
today.
at her for the answer.
I decided to sleep in today.
Answer the question. Okay.
Mommy and Daddy were doing that
special
special
out last
hug.
night. We watched Rob Zombie. Oh my God, that was
Rob Zombie was something. Yeah,
it was probably the best concert
really
I've seen here.
Rob Zombie
today
here ever.
The light show, just how powerful it was. Oh, I'm tapping. I'm sorry.
Well, you can just do it without with it. You don't have to.
Yeah, no,
announce that you're leaving.
It was
the
a
drumming.
great show, and then it rained on us.
They got poured on. It was like they were leaving for the concert, and I'm like, it's wet and it's cold. I'm staying here. And they're like, it's not that wet. It's a little humid or whatever.
Right.
And then I'm laying there getting ready to go to bed, and I hear tink, 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 tink on the roof of the RV. And then tink, tink, tink turns into tink, 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 tink. And then it turns into tingling, tingling, tink, 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 tink. And I'm like, wow, they're in an open field with 20,000 other people. I wonder what they're doing.
You know what's great about here is you just go back under the roof and you can watch the concert from behind, like the mixing board.
Yeah, but did everybody fit there? Or you got there quick.
It was crowded. I'd say 2/3 of the group stayed up.
I'm telling you, that's a badass time. Once you give over to, you know what, we're wet, we're here, let's just deal with it and rock out with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, he was. I mean, man, he was entertaining.
It is a show. Yeah, you hadn't seen him before, and that's what the other thing I said to him. I go, I've seen Rob Zombie before. It's going to rain, and they're like, oh, I'm like, but it started to rain. I go, there are some people who did not leave the rain. I guarantee. And just
he had aliens. He had aliens there. These big 12-foot, 15-foot tall aliens walking behind him. It was really cool.
And they're actual aliens, Leah. They're not some
are.
type of
animatronic
thing or blow up thing or whatever. Actual aliens. Rob Zombie would have them. Well, that's a good review. Best concert you've seen here at the Full Throttle Saloon.
Yes, for sure.
Other than
Jackal.
Other than Jackal Night tonight. That's a family reunion. It's a good time every time here at the Full Throttle Saloon, Pappy Hoyle Campground. 800-223-9510. That's numbers for Open Phone Thursday. Call. Get on the air. We'll do that next on Will Rock. was the one of
You're
them
on
was
the
the
air.
I know one of them was my tablet. One that one got like a Coke dumped on it or something. But my computer has been since you, and something happened to that, and She says things with such definite positivity, and there's
the way
just,
it works, man.
I recall her taking my computer and she smashed it on the ground. She beat it with a hammer.
Was she angry at the moment?
She was very angry.
I think he gets all of his co-hosts mixed up.
Justified.
I do. I very much do. But I was blaming the computer on somebody else, and you told me that you did it.
Oh,
okay. You're the one who corrected me on that, because I was blaming it on you.
When?
You were like, I don't know. It was like a year ago or whatever. Anyway, I was, because I didn't have that computer the previous.
You haven't had a computer since you and I have been doing anything together. If we're being honest,
I edited the golf. I've had it at the golf thing. I've had it on the cabin fever trip. Okay, and the whole thing with the anyway.
What are you talking about?
You can be wrong too sometimes. You were wrong about the people answering
we literally,
the text line.
but you said no, never, ever. We literally
I said we've never asked people to send in their things that way. People do send their things in that way, but we make them call with their answers.
And I understand that. I don't know why this.
We came up with
and my bitches
to make people call.
My bitches. Why are we having this conversation on the air? You said never do we read them. We literally did it for like chicken nugget or chicken finger day last week or whatever week it was.
People to call in with them.
It doesn't matter. Having the conversation on the air doesn't do anything for anybody.
About my computer, which was another thing that you're positive.
I'm positive I did not break your computer. I would remember that. Smashed it with a hammer. I'm about to smash everything in here with a hammer.
Poopy pants this
morning.
I know a lot's going on.
I have been great. I had a great morning.
You've been excellent all week.
Great morning.
You've been excellent all week. And I know it's very challenging to do what you're doing, and then also have to do your job. There should be a board up in there. There should be somebody in there, but the company needs to save 45 cents. So if they don't give a rat's ass about the show, why should I? Anyway, we're moving on. It's 7:58, 8:58.
76 and cloudy today. Rain later on this afternoon. 70 overnight. 76 tomorrow. Mostly cloudy. There's pretty much rain in the forecast for the next couple of days as well. It's 71 right now in Spring Grove and 73 in Palatine. And a very suspicious package. Shut down a busy DC street. And when Bomb Squad arrived, it was something very different that is on the way after the 95 WIIL Rack 95 second update brought to you by UA Local 118. Think about your future. Check out UA Local 118's apprenticeship program. Kristen Nice, 61 of Marengo, is charged with arson after police say she intentionally started 2 house fires just minutes apart. Both homes were occupied and everyone made it out safely, but one of those houses was left uninhabitable. Nice was arrested and remains in custody pending a court hearing. Despite the storm damage to the roof at Credit Union 1 Amphitheater in Tinley Park, this weekend's concerts are still expected to go on as scheduled. Crews are working on repairs, and the venue says ticket holders will be notified if anything changes. Sports brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. San Diego Padres beating the Major League leading Milwaukee Brewers 4-3 for a 3-game sweep. Brewers heading to Los Angeles today. Chicago Cubs routed the Washington Nationals 12-6. That series concludes today. And the Chicago White Sox beat the Cincinnati Reds 5-0. That series is also wrapping up today. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has one regret about starting his final NFL season with an exhibition game against the team that drafted him. He would have preferred tonight's matchup with the Packers take place in Green Bay rather than Pittsburgh. Rodgers wanted to have one more final moment in the place where he spent his first 18 seasons and won 4 MVP awards and a Super Bowl. Rodgers announced that he will retire after this season, and there's no indication whether or not he will play today. And finally, you can't just leave your packages lying around. You have to make sure they, like at an airport, if you leave a bag around, you ever do that before?
So now you can turn that on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
Keep going, Leah. I'm listening.
Well, I asked you a question.
We're trying to get the video. What is the question? Have I ever left my bag? We've covered this. This is right at the TSA. Is that what you're saying? Or where? Or on the carousel? Actually left it completely at the airport?
Yeah, or left it behind and had to go back and get it. That alerts people. And yes, I know we've covered it before. That's why I just wanted to re-add it to this story.
At the TSA or at the airport?
Just anywhere.
Just set your bag and walk away.
Yeah.
Set it and forget it.
Yeah, that alerts. That alerts.
That's where
people.
they call the police in, and then they got to get a bomb sniffing dog and all of that. Right?
And that's exactly what happened on this busy DC street. And when the bomb squad arrived, all right, they had the shutdown. The fire station came. They shut down traffic during rush hour on Wednesday. Bomb squad came and they took apart this package that was left there on the street. And the dangerous device, Tom, was
a vibrator.
It was actually a sex toy. Yeah.
Was it going? It was going off.
It doesn't say if it was going off or not.
There's been stories about people who put them like through the X-ray machine, and then it gets to the other side. And the TSA people got to be, not this again. Oh my God. Yeah. Let's pull out the lady's sex toy and wave it around. Or maybe it's their best day ever as TSA people. I think it was fine on the barrel, but it's fine. Anyway, we're getting the cameras set. Now it's going to shoot over it. Now we're getting the roof. We're getting our cameras set up here. So
the iPad has been giving us sound, and we finally figured out.
No, that thing where we can't. It's a standard thing, Sean. You can't mute the phone. The phone won't mute either. There's for some reason devices won't completely mute, and we don't know why. So anyway,
figured it out.
The lesson of the story is when you're doing a broadcast, get a piece of equipment that doesn't vibrate at the TSA. Otherwise, you'll have to smash Tom's computer with a hammer, and now you're caught up. 800-223-9510. Call now for open phone Thursday. Get on the air. Say whatever you want next on Will Rock. It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Talk or text, same number, all thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans.
Oh, I have a very special caller.
I wouldn't call him very special.
He's special in my eyes. Hey, Mark.
Mark McLean
How are you?
from House of Harley Davidson.
Doing good, Mark. How are you? He's just got a sexy voice, too. You should be on the radio.
He's on his way home. Don't blow up that ego.
Well,
that doesn't
you know, if I was Phil the Mall Walker, I would be on the radio.
Yeah. Well, or if you stop by the radio broadcast like Phil does every day, you would be on the radio.
Yeah, why did I not see your face
we
at
saw him
Sturgis?
for 30 seconds this week, and then he ran off, and that was it. We saw Mark for 30 seconds this
no,
week. He's a very important man.
That was me that was wearing the stormtrooper outfit that you see over by Custer every day.
Directing traffic on a 100-degree day.
Directing traffic. Yeah, it's my side hustle that I do every year during Sturgis.
That's why you've lost all that weight. That guy puts on that stormtrooper thing, and he directs traffic through one of the one-way caves or whatever, and tunnels. And I'm thinking, who on a 90-degree day wants to wear a plastic stormtrooper uniform all day?
Well, the word is out. That's actually me.
That's where you've lost all the weight. Everybody's wondering. Mark's lost 400 pounds. He used to weigh 7,000 pounds, and he's you're in good shape now. Have you been working out or something, or?
Trying to keep up with you and Sean and Scott, who won't shut up and everything like that. I mean,
I'm sorry, you're working out to keep up with who?
Thanks for your help, Leah. Feel free to chime in. Now you decided to chime in. Anyway, listen, Mark, are you on your way home? Where are you?
Yes, to all of those questions.
All right. He's making his ride home. And he's going to tell us about the ride home coming to House of Harley. We've been talking about this all week. It is the first weekend in September at the House of Harley. Starts on Thursday and runs through Sunday with live music and vendors and all that stuff. What's the highlights, Mark? Bullet point it for us.
Well, the highlights starting Thursday night, Whiskey Bells, which everybody out there in radio land is familiar with. We purposely have them scheduled from 5 to 7 early on Thursday, so then you can enjoy that free music and then go down and kick everything off down at the Harley-Davidson Museum on Thursday the 3rd. Then on Friday, we have headliner is Low Life, which is an American rock cover band. They're amazing. Saturday night, we have Josh Cowboy, which also is the Kid Rock tribute, which many of you have listened and enjoyed before. He's amazing. But then we're really kicking it up on Sunday, the 6th. We have American Floyd, which is a Pink Floyd tribute band out of Nashville, and they are amazing. So we've got music,
food,
all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And then we are open on Monday to fulfill all of Tom's new bike purchase fantasies.
Well, that's Labor Day. That was Labor Day. No, I'm going up to Rapid City. I'm going to buy one like I'm buying a pack of gum on the way out the door in the giant. How many motorcycles do they sell as impulse buys with that? They got a big tent full of just motorcycles and like people walk by and they buy it like, I was going to get a pair of sunglasses, but I might as well buy this Street Glide too. It's like impulse buys.
Well, they're out there, they're smelling the ether. They see regional treasures like yourself riding around and say, hey, I should be as cool as Tom, and I need to get on two wheels as well.
I would wait until I got home and I didn't have to figure out that situation of getting home from South Dakota or whatever.
Because
you have bikes. You have bikes at House of Harley Davidson. You have as many bikes as they have. You just don't have them under one big tent in the middle of South Dakota. So if somebody wants a used bike, you've got what they're looking for. Pretty much every model
used
is represented.
Bike, the new 26s are fabulous. The new trikes are amazing. We've got it all. Ray and Motor Clothes. You yourself know Tom. You're always purchasing things for your little lady friend, because you've got deep pockets. So you're always buying things for her. Service department, parts department. We've got it all, Tom.
Yeah, I got my new
fulfill
boots
your
this year.
every need.
Ray will sell you things that you didn't know you needed, but actually you did need them. These boots are the best purchase I've made in quite some time, and I tell her I appreciate that. And she saved me some money on them. So House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield, first weekend in September for the ride home. And like I said, there's going to be vendors there. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be cold drinks. And of course, Mark ran down the music lineup. If you want to know the lineup, houseofharley.com, or you can find it, on the ride report page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Well, Mark, wherever you're at, get home safe. Enjoy the rest of your trip home.
Yeah, ride safe, man.
And drive
All right,
safe.
Thank you.
Look for the House of
Thank
Harley
you for
truck.
all you do.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, you forgot to mention that part of Mark's new look is the long locks of hair.
It does add to the sexy.
He gets more stud.
So we haven't heard a word from Scott, and
this is
what he chimes in with.
That was my thoughts, Mark. He just
shoulder
out of nowhere, he's literally like humping Sean,
which I'm shocked because
how luxurious Mark's hair is.
But Scott isn't comfortable with his sexuality, so I'm shocked that is what he went with. Right? He doesn't want to hear "I love you" from you.
But I got him to that point last night across the campsites here at the Pappy Hill campground. Scott yelled out, "I love you, Tom!" Like out in public. He's yelled it out now in public. A football field away.
Tom, what you didn't hear was his subliminal comment. If only you had hair like Mark.
If you had hair like that, Mark from
I would
House
love
of
you
Harley.
more.
Hair,
Tom,
it's locks.
It's locks. You have luxurious locks.
Tom should start.
And you had the same radio voice that Mark has. Then you'd be the complete package.
When we get home, we're going to bring him up there, the House of Harley, and you can have him, Mark. He's now House of Harley's Scott, who never shuts up. No longer affiliated with the Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks, Mark. Have a good trip home, man.
All right, you guys have fun out there.
Stop in and see Mark at House of Harley on Layton in Greenfield, and then check out his luxurious locks of hair. You can also, I'm sure there's pictures of him at houseofharley.com. It's Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Talk or text, same number. Do it now, live from Sturgis on Will Rock. if you're out on the bike and it goes down, who should you call? I mean, yeah, your family, sure, fine. But the first call after that, I'm talking about to take care of what just happened to you. Should it be your insurance company? We've covered this. No, your insurance company is going to try and figure out how to just a way to end it as quickly and as cheaply as possible and be done with it. And then they just get you through the grinder and be done with it. Law Tigers are going to make sure you get what you have coming. If somebody clips you in a motorcycle accident, and it's probably their insurance company you're going to have to deal with and yours. No, how about not dealing with any of that? Just call the Law Tigers, 800 Law Tigers. They will take care of it. They are motorcycle lawyers. For over a quarter century, Law Tigers have been protecting riders, have been protecting the ride, have been protecting your freedom and looking out for you. You need your bike and your gear replaced as well. Not only your medical bills taken care of, but your stuff needs to be taken care of. And Law Tigers will look out for you there as well. Look, this motorcycling community for a reason, and Law Tigers are part of that community. It's a community that has one another's backs, and Law Tigers are part of that. If the bike goes down, have somebody on your side. Don't deal with it alone. Call 800 Law Tigers, 800 Law Tigers, motorcycle lawyers, the Law Tigers. Find them online at lawtigers.com. 800 Law Tigers or lawtigers.com. The Law Tigers, Illinois motorcycle lawyers, Kelly Law, 111 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 1321, Chicago, Illinois, 60602. All right. It is Open Phone Thursday. Do we have a caller? Otherwise, I got to talk to Sean about something here.
Talk to Sean about something.
All right. And then we'll go back to the text line, too. What should Leah do before she's 40? She said skydive. Loomis is around. We got to take
I did
Leah.
talk to Loomis about it.
We got to take Leah skydiving.
You will love it.
I don't know if I would love it. I think I'd be.
She'll hold your hand through it. How many times has she been out of an airplane? Like
215.
Yeah, she'll talk you through it. She'll calm you down.
She'll actually be on the plane with you.
Yeah, be on the plane with you is what I meant to say.
Push me out. yeah, I'm going to need someone to push me out.
First time I went Mohawk Valley skydiving in New York, and the guy says, Tom, whatever happens when we get up there, do not grab onto the airplane. When we get to the door, do not grab onto the airplane. Whatever we do, don't grab onto the airplane. If you look at the video, right before we go out of the airplane, he leans into because the guy doing the video is already out on the strut of the airplane. The guy doing the video has me in the video, and you can see the guy that I'm tanning with lean in and say something in my ear. And what does he say to me? Tom, you have to let go of the airplane.
Yeah.
And I'm holding on to the airplane. So
I don't wanna.
But if you got somebody, and when you're in the door, I was informed, I don't want to go, sounds just like Geronimo. So he's like, don't bother. Do not bother. So how many times have you jumped out of a plane, Stephanie?
About 223 times.
We're compiling a list of things that my co-host should do before she turns 40. And on the list, somebody said skydive. And
Definitely.
I said, like a tandem skydive there at Skydive Midwest. It's a day thing. When we had our interns do it, you go up, they give you the class, they take you up and they put you out of the plane tandem, right?
Yeah. The first one, yes.
It just takes like a day, right?
Yeah.
Like
you're only
8
there
hours?
for like 6 hours.
6 hours.
Probably.
6 hours.
6
yeah.
hours and you're going to jump out of a plane.
And I know you don't work for them or whatever, but what can you speak to price? How much does something like that cost?
It depends on if you want camera.
Yeah.
So you
we would want camera. Yeah.
You definitely want camera. So about $200 to $300.
Can you go up on the same flight she goes so that she has a kind face there and then someone to help shove her out of the plane?
Yeah. Actually,
I
can be in there. You can watch me jump out.
Leah, I got the money. Let's just do it. And it's things to do before she's 40. Now her birthday is coming up sometime within the next 12 months. So we want to get started on these things.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a year to knock 40 things off the list.
Perfect.
And that
skydiving number one.
Is this the first thing on because we haven't started forming the permanent list yet. We have the idea list.
I don't know if it's the first thing or the last thing because I want to be able to like.
Well, I don't mean chronologically. I mean, have we added things to the yes definite list yet? Because we only have 40 slots. I mean, and we're getting all these suggestions. I understand that mushrooms are probably on there because you've never done mushrooms, right, Leah?
No. Not legit mushrooms.
So anyway, we're kids. Of course, we're not doing mushrooms. It's illegal. We're just kidding around about that. It's a radio bit.
Well, where can I go? Utah. Is it legal in Utah? Colorado.
Colorado. Nothing's legal in Utah, Leah, other than marrying 18 women.
That's what I want to do before I turn 40.
Marry 18 women. Trust me, I've done it with one and almost with no.
Well, it's because you're a guy. Like women marrying women. We can we understand each other.
That is just a rage-fueled situation right there. Dudes 8 or 9 people could be married and it would be no problem.
Okay.
8 or 9 women together. You guys can't even get through a bachelorette party without fighting.
We could probably be most copacetic working together.
If we're talking
Without
about like,
you.
what are we talking about? Late teens, early 20s? Like my girls and I, we do not fight. We're like, I would love
Leah.
I would love Thomas.
I've seen proof to the contrary.
Who?
What do you want to talk about it on the air?
With my girlfriends?
Who's your not your best friend Sammy? Who's your other best friend?
Meg?
You disowned her on the Cabin Fever getaway 2 years ago.
I did not disown her.
You said, I am done with her. We are done.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Because when you did it, I'm like, no, you're not. You guys are besties. Anyway, Sean and I had a fight like that one time because he didn't understand how NFL standings worked. Anyway, so we'll put skydiving on the list, and Stephanie will go and be your support group.
Yeah, here's the thing. If you do the skydiving first, put that on top of your list, everything you do from there is going to be easy because you've stepped through that fear.
Or I'm dead and I don't get to do any of the other things.
You'll be fine.
Stephanie, have you seen anyone die doing this? And you've seen like thousands of people do this.
Yeah, thousands.
This is safer than walking across the street.
Definitely safer than a car.
Yeah. So there's that. Anyway, you don't have to do it if you don't want, Leah. But
no, it's definitely high up there on the possibility.
On the maybe list.
Yeah, and the Mud Girl Run.
It hasn't made its way to the definite list yet. All right. The
We'll
only
work
thing
on
on
you.
the definite list so far is threesome with Cody, and we don't know who the other girl is. Gee, Miss Leah, I don't know. I don't even know her. Shut up, Cody. Pay attention to me. Anyway, so that's on the maybe list of skydiving.
Yeah, Magic Mushrooms is on the list. Mud Girl Run. Maybe going to New York City. Isn't that where our macaroni award is going to be picked up
Yeah,
from?
but they're not going to send us there. The company's not going to send us there.
Well, what if it's on my list?
All right.
The company's not paying for this list?
The whole list, all 40 items. Well, then we need to aim a little higher. One should be private jet to Paris. What? Bill? Talk to Connoisseur Media. They'll handle the bills, sir. Just get us on the... What should Leah do before she's 40? 800-223-9510. Talk or text, same number. It's Open Phone Thursday on Will Rock. Live from the pool deck at the Pappy Hall Campground, Full Throttle Saloon for the 86th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Site of the Full Throttle Saloon. It was Rob Zombie last night. I don't know if all that was on the air. I started kind of early.
No, it was on there.
All right. It was Rob Zombie last night in the rain. People just standing there getting pelted with rain. It rained all day yesterday. We didn't ride yesterday. We hung out. Well, so the men folk went to Rapid City, Harley, and walked around there and did men folk stuff. And it was Nick and Mike and Bill and Sean and Scott. So the 5 men folk. And then us lady folk, me and Loomis stayed back in the RV, had some candy, and solved all the world's problems yesterday. We even solved Sean yesterday, which is not easy.
I don't know if we solved him, but we definitely were aware of him.
We have a united front to love Sean equally as best friend and wife. And I think we're gonna get him on the correct path. Yeah, he'll be a Green Bay Packer fan by the end of the year.
Well, we're gonna have to work on you too, but
yeah. On what? What? Wait a second. We didn't solve me yesterday. We don't have time for that. We don't have time
humiliate you.
We're good. No, that's fine. I don't care. It happens daily. Anyway, it is. I'm going to say 9. Don't tell me 9:20, 9:28.
Wow. Yeah, it is 76 and.
Can you read that, Stephanie?
I feel like it's a 3.
9:38. I say 9:28.
It's 9:28.
It's 9:28.
Yep,
28. So 9:28 at home.
Yeah. How's that for eyes, though? Huh? That's from here.
Yeah. You're not getting too old yet.
Not bad for a 60-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now she laughed at me because the camera's way over there. So anyway, it's open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. We don't have a lot of riding to talk about because we didn't ride yesterday. But even then, you need a break during we've been here since last Friday. You need a little break. And then we ride again today and then pack it all up and head to the real world. So
just ride the high.
Ride the high. All right. Anyway, it is open phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Talk or text. Call it up. We'll do that next.
76 and cloudy today, rain later on this afternoon, 70 overnight, 76 tomorrow, another cloudy day, and there's pretty much rain in the forecast all weekend. It is 73 in Zion and 72 in Crystal Lake. And it is time for the 95 WIIL Rock Happy Hour News. I swear I never got bit by mosquitoes. Like, that was always like my flex. I'm like, oh no,
when you
mosquitoes.
Were a kid, or
no, like now.
Ever?
Up until the last week, I am covered in mosquito bites right now. And I thought it was like based off of your
blood
type. Okay?
I don't know. I think that's hooey. I don't know. I don't know.
Here is why mosquitoes like some people more than others. Because I think everyone's wondered that before, right? Like, why are they ignoring her and not me?
It's because I greet them with kindness and I welcome them to my flesh and let them dine, and then they fly away. So
Well, a new study found that different mosquito species prefer different people, which means being irresistible to one type doesn't mean every mosquito is lining up for a bite. So the mosquitoes that are biting me the last couple of weeks, that are finding me irresistible, are a different kind of mosquito species.
We just need to find a way to get some of their DNA and inject it in Cody when he's not looking.
Stop it with Cody.
Gee, Miss Leah, I don't know why you just pricked me with that needle. What was that? Oh, Miss Leah, you're looking very nice
I'm not going to be allowed in the Legion anymore.
Well, I can't believe you are now, so that's not on me.
Listen, mosquitoes are most attracted to our skin bacteria and the chemicals that we naturally release. It has nothing to do with our blood type. So
okay, I thought that was hooey, but I can believe that, like what you smell like, basically.
So I've been smelling a different way the last couple of weeks, or is it the diet that I'm on and I'm releasing different?
No, new species have moved to town and they find you quite fetching. They're like, hey, yeah, we're from Ohio. It was real dry down there, and we were, who's that lady? What? Oh yeah, you smell like an Ohio.
Let me get some of that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fly over there, boys, and taste some of that. I'll let you know. Oh yeah, it's real delicious over here, boys. Real, and she's got a lot of nice skin to cover. I'll tell you that. We could probably get the whole family up here.
The dinner bell goes off.
Yeah. It's because of the way you stink. Congratulations, Leah. You're finally appealing to mosquitoes.
Damn it.
I think it's the same way with men and women. It's what you smell like is what you attract. And I've been apparently very delicious smelling to the wrong insect breeds or something like that. I'll try and track me down some Ohio mosquitoes for you, Leah. It is Open Phone Thursday, 800-223-9510. Call now, talk or text same number. Oh, and we have a review of the program of the WIIL Rock Morning Show.
Yippee.
And we will, if Sean comes back, we will share that review with you from WIIL Rock.
If there's one thing you listen to me about, it is the allergies. All right. I used to struggle with the allergies my entire life. And I remember hated going in weekly to get those shots. That's a thing of the past. And now, no more shots, no more pain, pain-free testing, sinus and snoring, MD, if allergies are something that you struggle with. Even in the summertime, allergies are a thing. Don't let the congestion ruin your summer plans. It's flying by. Enjoy the rest of your summer and then be ready for the fall. Maybe fall allergies are what you've been being put off being tested for. You could go in and see Dr. Swardlin, him and his team. They'll do the scratch test. It's surface test on your arm, 15 minutes. They'll tell you what exactly you're allergic to in the environment and in your household. And then they create these drops for you. You bring them home, you put them under your tongue. Over time, they desensitize you to those allergies. We're not just putting a Band-Aid over the symptoms anymore. We are treating the cause. Find out more. The number to get you to any of their locations is 262-444-0095. Sinuses, snoring an issue? It's in their name. Get all the details for that. sinusandsnoringmd.com.
Do we have a caller?
We do. We have a couple.
All right. 800-223-9510. Open Phone Thursday, talk or text. Hello. Hello there. Who's this? Where are you calling? What's your name? Where are you calling from? What's your name? Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Billy.
Yeah, that's you.
Hello?
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
It's Billy
Good.
from
Happy
Gurney.
motorcycling to you, Mr. Tom.
What's up? What,
It's
Billy?
Billy from Gurney. I said happy motorcycling to you.
Thank you, Billy. Happy soon to be a dadding to you.
Yeah, yeah. So the thing Leah should do, have you ever gone on a helicopter ride, Leah?
I have not. I flew a very small hopper plane from Dominican to Puerto Rico once, and that was frightening. I know
it's not a helicopter.
I understand, but it was enough for me to feel like I don't ever want to go in a copter.
No small
Oh
aircraft
yeah, no,
for you,
they're like shaky. They're real.
Billy,
shaky.
you're not
They're
helping.
bouncing
Billy,
around and
you're
stuff.
not helping. Billy,
What?
But this is his
Oh, it's
suggestion.
a fun ride.
But I think we should be trying to sell it to her because I think a helicopter ride is not to be missed, Leah. And I don't.
They're awesome.
Maybe
We
it does.
went down to the city, to Chicago.
Maybe it doesn't have to be before. Maybe it doesn't have to be before she's 40. because I think that later in life, as she gets closer to death, she will reconsider things that she sees as being life threats. Like I'm doing all sorts of stuff that I wouldn't do, when I had many years in front of me.
I don't know. The Kobe thing is still a little fresh on my brain. Okay, I just
well, we're not going to fly into the fog. It'll be
they don't all crash.
They don't. Yeah,
they don't all crash.
It's a rather safe way to travel. If you look helicopter versus car or whatever, I would think helicopter is safer than car.
There you go.
So anyway,
hey, I got a question. I got a question too. Actually, I have a little joke for you. I told a joke last time. I got Leah to laugh, but I didn't get to spin the wheel. But that's okay, Tom.
Well, now that you campaigned for the wheel, Billy, I don't think there's a chance you're going to get the wheel this time.
Yeah, there's too much going on over here today.
Well, yeah, she's got a lot going on. And
can I give you a joke?
Yeah,
can I tell you the joke? Okay, all right. What does a 9-volt battery and a butthole have in common?
You shouldn't lick it, but you want to.
You shouldn't lick. Yeah. According to the sticker on the back of Leah's computer, everybody should lick not the 9-volt, the other.
Not everyone.
She has a sticker that I stare at every morning. It's the thing that I see every morning. It says "Go fat, eat," and then there's an A word there.
Go fast, not fat. I don't want to.
Oh, I thought it said "Go fat, eat." Oh, I thought I was only looking for fat people's buttholes. Okay, my bad. Now that we've opened it up to skinny people, your sticker makes a lot more sense to me. Hey, thanks, Billy.
Oh man,
he loves you, honey bunny. Yeah. Anyway. I thought it said "Go fat, eat." Oh, okay. So skinny too? Okay. Maybe I'll do that then.
No discrimination. Right. Zero discrimination.
All right.
I'm just saying, try it once.
Yeah. But you've licked a 9-volt, right? I see.
Yeah, I've licked a 9-volt.
Yeah. All right. We have a special guest coming up. Where are we at for time here? I can't see the time.
We have time. I also have another caller. What do you want?
Let's take the caller, and then we'll talk to our special guest after the break. Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Hi, Will Rock. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
This is Craig calling from Mick.
Okay, Craig from Mick. What's going on, buddy? What can we do for you?
Just got a public service announcement for something that's almost as brutal to people as mosquitoes, and that is campaign signs.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
I thought it was just me because I was here. I couldn't understand.
Well,
thank you for calling. We appreciate that information, and we will give that the importance that it. He was yelling inside his red Solo cup.
I have no idea what just happened, but all right, I'm going to play a song.
We got a song, and then we have a very special guest.
Okay,
coming up. Live at the Full Throttle Saloon Pappy Hall Campground for the 86th Annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. Thanks to our friends at House of Harley Davidson, Law Tigers, 800 Law Tigers, lawtigers.com. Jesse Oaks, Engages Lake, Jesse James, Spirits, and, of course, 95 Will Rock, the rock station. 95 Will Rock, the rock station, Tom and Leo Will Rock Morning Show. I'm live at the Pappy Hoyle Campground Full Throttle Saloon for the 86th annual Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. This is our 12th year coming out here. The first year we came to the original throttle, and then it burnt down, and then we moved out here, and they were just kind of starting with the new Full Throttle Saloon here at the Pappy Hoyle Campground, and we've been here all 11 years that they've been here, and every single year they make improvements. The first year was a little, it was a little new, a little esoteric. The old Full Throttle Saloon, so much character. I mean, so much character for a bar, and that was really part of what made it great. The facility, great too, but then they moved out here, and it seemed like they had done Full Throttle at the old place before, and they had ideas as far as if they redid it, if they could start from scratch, and then that happened, and they came out here, and just a beautiful facility, well thought out, good planning, and now the character is really starting to kick in. We say hi to the guy who's made it happen all those years for us, and for many people years before that, Jesse James Dupree from Jackal, from Jesse James Spirits, from Mighty Loud Entertainment, and from the Full Throttle Saloon, the Pappy Hoyle Campground. Thanks for taking a couple of minutes. Do you sleep during this week ever?
Yeah,
when do you sleep? When do you
Hello,
get a nap, or what do you do?
Hello, Wisconsin. Yeah, I lay down around 2:00. Generally, when it was get things shut down, and so I try to lay down around 2ish, and then I'm back up at 5:30.
Yeah, so about 3.5 hours a night.
That's the average. And some nights it's less. Yesterday, I laid down at 2:30 in the morning, and then got up yesterday. I got up yesterday morning at 5:30, so I only had
3 hours.
Less than that.
3
and
hours.
Then, because I had to be down at the Sturgis Hall of Fame. Our brother Robert Patrick got
I saw that the T1000 got inducted into the motorcycle Hall of
Sturgis
Fame.
Hall of Fame, and so did Tim Duffy. We've got Tim Duffy on. We got Tim Duffy on the stage with us tonight for the 25th annual remembrance of 9/11.
Yeah.
And so Tim Duffy, for those of you who don't know, and you Google Tim Duffy, and you'll see this legendary photograph of him riding it. He was sitting at home. He was a New York firefighter. 9/11 happened. He puts on his fireman's outfit. He jumps on his Harley Davidson, and he rides into 9/11, the World Trade Centers.
That's an iconic picture.
But it was an iconic photograph that a famous photographer actually captured, just coincidentally. And he rode his Harley Davidson into a 5-star hotel that had been evacuated. And he rides it in, and he parks it up against the counter, the registration counter, and he runs toward the door. And they're still getting some stragglers out of there. And the security guy that was evacuating people saw what had happened. And Tim gets to the door, and he thinks, I may never see my Harley Davidson again. So he turns around and he looks back. And when he looks back, the security guy rips the huge velour curtains down off the windows of that 5-star hotel and throws it over Tim's bike. And then Tim ends up going into the North Tower, and he was saving people, but he got buried in the North Tower. And luckily they saved him, and luckily the bike was in good shape, and he was able to then play it forward. He raised a lot of money for veterans and first responders, and he's got a charity called One Soldier, One Dog, where they provide service animals for the ones in need. And he's just done so much work. Well, about a year ago, the bike was destroyed. And this legendary bike was destroyed, and I called Harley, and Tim was in the hospital in a coma, and I called Harley Davidson and I said, hey, we got a major issue here. And they said, can you get a hold of that bike? And I said, yeah, I can get it. And we took it to Old School Harley Davidson in Connecticut, and they completely refurbished his bike. So by the time he got well and was back up and mobile again, that we presented that bike back. So we'll be rolling that bike out on stage tonight with
that's something.
The new Sturgis Hall of Famer, Tim Duffy.
Yeah.
And just a remembrance of 9/11, 25 years of that. And, every year we have something special that seems to just pop up right in front of us that we're able to acknowledge, whether it be the triple amputee from the Wounded Warrior Project that came up that year. Or the Border Patrol. I mean, when all this stuff was going on down at the border, forget the politics. Those are still somebody's husbands, wives, sons, daughters, and they're doing a thankless job down on the border. So we went down, we celebrated the hard work that they're doing, and we brought the head guy from the Border Patrol, and they were up here on stage with us, and they actually gave me a really cool Border Patrol sticker for my 1962 Willys that I run around.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, that's about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah. It's something exciting every Thursday night. Not only the Jackal Show, the family reunion, but usually that we stop down and usually there's a Harley given away, and then you introduce some important people to the crowd. The VFW is usually here. They're out here.
Patrick's going to be there with us this year. You're celebrating 12 years now. You're almost to 15.
Yeah.
I think we should start training now. We should start training. We should challenge everyone out there, because you hear about these, you go through these broadcasts with Tom, you go vicariously through Tom, whether it be the rides he goes on or the bands that he gets to see play or the craziness you witness here at the Pappy Hole swimming pool or staying up all night with Tom in the hot tub, whatever. I mean, there's all kind of no good that goes on. You should come and witness it firsthand, but we should start a training camp for people to come and start doing it, building up to your 15th year.
And then what are we doing on the 15th? We light me on fire.
On the 15th year, in honor of what you normally do.
Throw me off
We
Bear
should have
Butte.
the largest group you've ever had from Wisconsin. If they've got a Wisconsin ID.
Or Illinois. Most of our listeners are in Illinois.
Okay, so Wisconsin, that's fine. Yeah, Wisconsin, Illinois. If they got a Wisconsin or an Illinois ID, they come in, they see if they can hang with you all night long, and then we'll have a free beer broadcast that next morning for anyone with an Illinois.
And it's free beer?
Yeah, we'll do it that morning.
3 years from right now.
3 years free beer that morning while you're doing your
I'm in.
But everybody's got to hang with you all night long. So they got to stroll in here.
Oh, so we're rolling.
They got to roll into here primed and ready. I mean, it's got to be, we're going to weed out all the lightweight.
You know how you do rolling to Sturgis?
And then we do a belly flop contest.
You do roll. Yeah, no, that pool was cold the first day. It's getting warmer as we go along, but I don't know about belly flop. But we roll from the night before, and there's free beer waiting in the morning because that's the first thing you want is the next morning is more beer.
So the
right?
water's cold in the morning.
It's cold all the time.
Yeah, well, we do
It's getting warmer. We'll
do the Tom Keefe
the polar belly flop.
Polar bear challenge in the morning. So
Everybody else go first. I want to see how you do it. I'll go last. Okay.
Put up a $500 first place prize for
3 years from right now. And are we doing that?
Let's do
you
it.
and I, this has always been a handshake agreement, me coming out here every year. And so we're doing that in 3 years. Free beer. All you got to do is get to the Pappy Hole Campground Full Throttle Saloon and roll the night before Wednesday night. And then we roll into Thursday's the big day. This is where everybody comes tonight. They will be here for the Jackal Show, the family reunion. I mean, you go around and do these shows everywhere. I saw you took a little airplane ride out of Sturgis to go do a show in Minnesota.
Oh, and that storm came in, and we had to land like 3 hours from here and get a rental car back down. And
You're always having an adventure.
It wasn't a Learjet, folks.
No,
I was in a crop duster. I was in a crop duster.
Sean asked me what it was. I go, Sean, it was like a Cessna. It was like, he's like twin engine. I go, no. One end. It was like a lawnmower with wings.
It was less than a Cessna.
Yeah.
It was. I'd always say that it was the whole time the guy was flying, it looked like he was riding a bicycle. I mean, he was working that thing, especially in the wind. And
it was. So you went and did a show there. I mean, you're doing shows everywhere all the time with Jackal. Jackal is, you say, when's the tour? Jackal is always on tour. Jackal has done, if you search what Jackal has done, they did what did you do? 50
100 shows in 50 days.
Yeah, 100 shows in 50 days, covered everywhere.
We're doing the Tomahawk Fall Run this year, too.
Tomahawk. You can see Jackal everywhere. Of all the shows, though, the one you want to be at is Thursday night at the Full Throttle Saloon of the Sturgis. It is tonight. Tonight is your night, and if you haven't been there and you haven't seen it, it is something to behold. It is good. Leah's coming next year. My co-host is coming next year. She's going to get to see that for the first time. So much cool stuff here at the Full Throttle Saloon. I want to talk to you about the improvements that you've made. The throttle is just incredible now, and it's like you go out in the world and look for interesting crap, and one man's trash is another man's treasure. These giant dining room tables that are now in the outside bar area.
The Full Throttle is really, I mean, it's seriously, and people say, well, you're just exaggerating. It's turned into like the seventh wonder of the world.
It's incredible.
I mean, you know what it really is. And
the metal work in the inside of the bar.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it the other day or not, but we unveiled what the next statue is going to be. For Bill Davison and Karen Davison were here for a big dealer party, and we surprised them. And there's a full-blown Willie G. Davison
metal statue
that's going to go out front. It's going to be massive, and it's going to be that legendary photograph of Willie G. on the Sturgis motorcycle he designed back in '80 with him sitting downtown Sturgis on it. And we were going to replicate that. It's going to be the next statue.
And it'll be 60 feet tall or whatever.
It'll be 25, 30 foot long like that one, like those others. But Bill and Karen Davison were just so blown away with with what that's going on. We're building something really magical here. Like you said, it's really smelling and feeling. And
it's feeling like the old throttle. But
yeah.
It's got the design of the new throttle. It's all the latest and greatest. We have a awning over us now that is not a tent that we didn't have for all the years.
Yeah.
This
and
is
your
the
own
most
boat.
incredible thing. We got a boat
with WIIL Rock.
That's the WIIL Rock yacht. That sticker is from like 2 years ago. That one we just put out. We got new stickers. Leah got the stickers. Good job, Leah. But there's always something new being added. Can people come if they're here not for rally? When is the full throttle open?
We're only open for like 14 days max.
It's like the week before for a few days, and then
I get up here and I've got about a week and a half or so going on, between a week and a half to 2 weeks, to start getting this place ready, because the winter beats the hell out of this place. I mean, we had 100-mile-an-hour storm this year that took
I saw the trees. So many trees are down,
and so it's a lot of work. And I got a great team. I got the best team.
Yeah,
and it makes me feel so rewarded whenever people come up and comment on how well our customer service is. And
you must treat your team. You must treat your team right, because I see the same faces every year. I see people that come back every year.
Some of these people I don't even see until I don't even talk to them. But they'll show up every year. We hug their neck and they jump right into their lane and they do what they do here. And that could be the cleanup guys. That could be
I met the honey wagon guy yesterday.
The EMT.
There's one honey wagon guy.
There's
for
three
the whole place.
There's three of them
for our area,
but there's one main guy.
Yeah.
And then, but there's septic. There's plumbing. There's electric. There's the escort. The guys that take everybody back to their, lead the campers back to the sites.
A lot of the same guys.
We've already doubled down. Next year, we've already announced we have Dierks Bentley, and we've got Hardy. And those are our first two announcements, and people are racking and stacking reservations now already.
So do it now.
And you can upgrade that. You can go to a Full Throttle events.com, fullthrottleevents.com, and get your tickets for Hardy and Dierks Bentley. And you can go to Pappy Hoyle Campground, PAPPYHOEL Campground, and make your reservations to stay here. And you can also upgrade your tickets for the concerts there. So anybody that stays on the property gets into the concerts as part of the package. But if you want to upgrade to get up on the bridge or get down in the VIP area or go on the side stage where we have some free food from 6 to 8 every evening and stuff. You want to do all that, you could upgrade to it. But if you got your wristband for the campground, you can, go down
get into all the shows.
And you don't have to drive anywhere.
The best part is you walk down from the campsite, or you take your golf cart down, or we brought scooters this year, and you're here for the big shows, for the entertainment. I want quickly, before I let you go, and I know today's a very busy day for you. Jesse's always working, hardest working man in show business, or really in pretty much all businesses. The entertainment here, not only is the facility has been, the entertainment is getting year after year bigger and bigger
Rob
and
Zombie,
bigger. Sammy Hagar, the Red Rocker, was here. Miranda Lambert.
Now we made national news yesterday. It was national. We had Miranda Lambert, Lainey Wilson, and Gretchen Wilson all on stage together
at the same time.
It made national news yesterday. It was all over the place, and it was like unheard of for them to be jamming and the Full Throttle just pulls it out of you.
But not just the headliners. The other night I closed 3 concerts down. We saw, who was the guy outside Lane? The other guy. The guy that looks like Santa Claus that was on the main stage. Jamie Johnson. We saw that.
Yeah.
We closed that out. Then we went inside and we closed out the bands on the inside stage. And then we went over, and the Black Moods were at the distillery stage. So we closed 3 concerts in one night. And then all we had to do was go back to our camper. We didn't have to go anywhere else.
It's hard to explain it to people. They think there's no way. And you try to describe walking into the front door of the Full Throttle for the first time. And it's a tribute to what made America great. This huge industrial revolution machines from the turn of the century.
The metalwork in there is insane.
And the rat rods hanging on the wall.
Yes.
And $1 million plus of vintage motorcycles and a full-blown tractor trailer rig extending out of a wall. And the globe of death. You're sitting there having a beer, and these guys are riding motorcycles in a globe behind the ball. Just
over your head.
The wall of death. It's all right. It's all in this one bar.
It's unbelievable. It's a sight to be seen. The only other thing I talk to you about is not only are the headliners big, but we saw the fact that the Black Moods played they're playing the Kenosha County Fair with Royal Bliss for us next Wednesday. Get your VIP tickets now at 95willrock.com. Black Moods we got to see a bunch of times. They opened on the main stage. They played inside. They played the distillery stage. We had this Kelly that played. This is the pool stage. This is just the throwaway stage. This is just, we need some music to occupy people while they're having their drinks and going in the pool. This Kelly that played there the other day, she was remarkable.
We got first rate great talent everywhere.
Everywhere.
And what about the bike shows at the pool?
We're not done with the music. I have to, one more thing. Yeah. Nigel Dupree and his band are here. Your kid, let's puff our chest out a little bit. Your kid's band killed it the other night at the Inside Bar. This apple is still on the tree. We saw him a couple of times now, and his band, and they're solid, man. I watched their ride to Sturgis. They did on the socials.
He rode his Harley all the way from Nashville.
All the way from Nashville to Sturgis with his band and all the stops along the way. Very entertaining stuff if you get the chance.
Follow him at Nigel in the Heat.
Nigel in the Heat.
On his Instagram.
And then his band.
His
band they're killing it. The apple is not even dropped off the tree in your situation.
Jeff's son is playing drums with him.
Yeah, really?
Jeff Worley's son's playing drums with him, yeah.
So it's going to...
Yeah, they're just out there.
Roman got any kids out there that want to...
Roman?
Yeah.
Roman's daughter, I got one. My goal was I was going to make sure that we played, and I wanted to always get all the guys in the band, everybody's kids through school. And I got one more kid. It's Roman's daughter. She's got one more year of school.
Is she musical?
I want to feel like we've successfully gotten all the kids through school.
Is she musical? We could do Jackal Jr. one time.
She is.
That's awesome.
She is musical. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So tonight is that. But what were you saying about the entertainment?
Well, what about we have these killer kick-ass bike?
The motorcycles are parked right all around the pool.
Around the pool, and they're doing bike shows and award shows and doing burnouts. And I mean, this is the last fantasy island for adults left in America.
It really is.
You don't have people doting over you. I mean, you come out and experience the freedom. You're in the middle of Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, Deadwood, Devil's Tower, the Badlands, the seventh wonder of the world, the Full Throttle Saloon. I mean, it's a celebration of America. 250th. We'll celebrate just as hard on the 251st. It's going to go down. I mean, and we've got, again, Dierks Bentley, Hardy, and then Jackal. Next year we're going to keep adding to that lineup. It's going to be even better than this year. I mean, this is the celebration of the fundamentals of everything that we believe in. And I find that people that understand what I mean when I say celebrate those fundamentals, they get out here, they're partying with Tom and Will Rock in the Black Hills of South Dakota. The people that just don't get it and they don't understand about selling these fundamentals of what it takes to take a big bite out of life size, those people that don't understand it, those are the same people, Tom, that have a hard time admitting that they masturbate.
Yeah, no, I've been doing it since I was 14. We're still talking about masturbating now. So I've never done it professionally until this coming weekend, but we don't need to get into that. So Jesse,
only. You can't beat it.
I have one note for you. You need to fire up a little and kind of get into the product, okay? All right.
You need
to kind of get motivated and fire up a little bit.
I'll try to. It's a little bit of a lift out here, but it is rewarding. I get a different kind of satisfaction coming out here. I'm out here, I'm out here enough without the rally happening that I'm able to go and really enjoy the riding, no traffic. And
best thing here is the ride. I mean, all of it is great, but if you ride, it will change your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul. It'll make you feel good again. It'll recharge you as a human being. And to get to do it with your friends in a place where you get to have some fun at night and meet all these wonderful people and everybody's getting along and just having a great time. You guys, you and Michael and everybody here at Pappy Oil and at Full Throttle have created an incredible thing. The rally itself, I'm not trying to sell it to anybody. I'm saying even if you don't ride, come out here.
Yeah, even if you don't ride.
And the best ride would be on back. I need somebody that will let me ride, on back.
Yeah.
I'm hoping my girlfriend Tracy went for first motorcycle ride with me like a month ago, and now she wants to take the riding academy at House of Harley.
You'll be riding bits.
That's my hope, because we do all these rides. So you'll be riding Needles Highway and you're going along and it's great, but it's technical riding. You got to pay attention to what you're doing. And then you'll glance off to your side and you'll be like, what the hell did I just see? And it's this valley and this vista. And you're like, I would like to see more of that. So you want to ride on back.
It's like you're riding a postcard.
It is. It's a postcard everywhere you go.
That one, when you come around where the lake is and all those big, massive boulders are coming up out of the sheets of rock.
Right.
It looks like something that could only be made at Disneyland.
It's fake. It is.
It looks fake, but
the buffalo go by and you're like, wow, they're so lifelike. Those animatronics have come a long way. We were way too close to buffalo at Custer the other day. Way too close. We're going to look like those idiots that end up on the news.
You got to be careful. If they got calves, they'll, because you just right on the other side of our mountain here. You go right around the other side of Bear Butte and And those buffalo, if you get too close to them calves, they'll charge.
Yeah, that's your don't screw with somebody's kid, right?
Yeah.
Jesse, it's a wonderful thing. You're a great showman and a great businessman. You work too hard. I know this is a labor of love. You don't have to drag your ass out to South Dakota every year and do this, but you do. And it's surely because of who you are. I don't think it has. I think if it has very little to do with money, and there's money involved, so it's a difficult thing because of that. But it's obviously a labor of love, and you're a professional on every front.
Thank
and
you.
A great showman. I can't wait for the Jackal Show tonight. If you are in Sturgis streaming us right now, do not miss the Jackal Show. Who do we have on before you tonight?
Well,
do you know?
Tonight we've got Danny the Count from the TV show Counting Cars.
Yeah.
We got Tim Montana.
Yeah.
Tim Montana's
great. Yeah.
He's got a new album out, and if you haven't had a chance to check it out, it's a big slab of rock and roll. And so, yeah, absolutely. You just got to get out here early, get ready for it, and make your plans for next year. PappyHoyleCampground.com.
3 years from now,
tickets,
free beer on Thursday morning.
On Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
Beer, Thursday morning. If you got it, but you have to have an Illinois or Wisconsin driver's license.
And you got to roll with us from the night before.
You got to party all night, all the time. If you can keep up with Tom, you deserve some free beer.
Jesse, this is not a.
Can we go do the polar bear belly flop?
I want to tell you, thank you for having us out. All the things we've said is not. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not. Jesse is a little bit because he's a businessman. He's a very good businessman. But it's a public service announcement when I say no matter who you are, if you ride a motorcycle or not, visit the Sturgis Rally once in your life. It's a must visit. Talking to you,
in
Leo.
the house.
Thank you, Jesse. Give it to me. Let me hear it.
Y'all grab that knob, crank it wide ass up because Brother Tom Keep is in the Black Hills doing it down and dirty just the way you like. Crank it up. Pow, WIIL rock.
we're late. It's mostly Leah's fault. She's the one back in the studio. She needs to keep things on track. Her and Jen Mar are going to scratch it out in the studio. Leave TomTube up and running. I want to see that, okay?
Yeah, she's already pounding on the door.
Who do you have in a fight, you or Jen Mar?
Oh,
I mean, you don't want to see yourself, but
I'm
obviously.
I'm tinier. Like Jen's tall, not like size wise, but like tall wise. So she's got the length on the arms. Like if she wants to throw a punch or a kick.
Yeah, but you grew up in
But I grew up in Zion.
You're Zion. Yeah, I smart money's on you, but Jen Mar could pull a variable. You know, like she might have a bazooka for all we know, or a grenade. You never know what's going on with Jen Mar. So. We'll find out. Live video fighting on TomTube coming up in moments. We're a little late. Sorry, Jen Mar. She's okay. She's just waiting in the wings. Let's see. We got to thank everybody who helped us be out here. Pappy Hall Campground, Full Throttle Saloon. Of course, Jesse James Dupree is the kindest and most centered and normal person you'll ever meet in Rockies. Just walking around, he'll shake anybody's hand and take a picture and sign an autograph and all that stuff. And he works beginning of the day till end of day and sleeps like 3 hours in between. And he's always going. So thanks to him and everybody here at the Pappy Oil Campground Full Throttle Saloon. Thanks to House of Harley Davidson on Layton and Greenfield. Don't forget Labor Day weekend, first weekend in September, the big ride home, great entertainment the whole time, food trucks, vendors, everything Harley that weekend. Also thanks to Jesse Oakes in Gages Lake, Sean for captaining the cruiser. Out here, we got to thank our friends at Law Tigers. If the bike goes down, 800 Law Tigers or lawtigers.com. Thanks to Miller Lite and Coors Light. We have more Full Throttle Rock and Rides coming up. We are not done riding. And when we tell you about Sturgis, it is a public service announcement. It will change your life if you ride or not get out here some year. Let's see. Thanks to everybody on our crew. We had Nick and the Canadian Jenna and her giant bear of a dog. We got to thank Sasquatch Bill over here first year. Did you have a good time, Bill? You coming back? Amazing time. Thanks to Skeeter. Thanks to Loomis for the great videos and photos. Did I forget anybody, Sean? Who did I forget?
Bodie.
Oh, Bodie the dog who thinks he's a human. Thanks to Mike Lambert and Nick. Anytime the motorcycles needed anything, these guys know what they're doing. And yes, thanks to Bodie the dog for being indifferent and thinking he's a people. And then thanks to Leah back in the studio. She doing my job is challenging, and when we're in the studio just doing studio things, and that's what she's been doing this week, my job, but also doing her job is difficult even when we're just in the studio doing studio things. And she's doing both, which is ridiculous, yet she pulls it off with skill and grace, and has to deal with me being poopy pants, and I have to deal with her being poopy pants because this is not ideal for either one of us, but she pulls it off. And it went very well this week, I think.
It did go well. Thank you.
All right. Just get your hand out of your ass.
I know.
Okay?
I'm going to work on that. Yeah.
Yeah. The delightful Jen Mar is coming in next. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning from the road out of Sturgis. If you're in Sturgis and you're streaming us, Jackal tonight, Full Throttle Saloon. We will see you there. You got some Jackal for us? Can we play a Jackal song?
Yep, I got it.
All right, we're going to play some Jackal to end things. Jen Mar's next. Have a great day. Be nice to each other. 95 WIIL Rock, the rock station. I don't hear anything, though.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Bye, Jackal. Bye, a-holes.